It is now officially noon Pacific time and 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast. We have events taking place in Florida and in Toronto. Yet in California, I have my good friend and one of my advisors, Dr. E.J. Johnson. Thank you for joining me. And actually, I have to tattle on you. I'm
But
tattling on you. I'm tattling on you. It is because of you that we are doing a 36-hour event because we had a discussion. You're like, okay, Tamara, you did 24 hours last year. You think you could do 36? Let's take it up a notch.
oh, was it me? Oh, did I say that?
You said that.
So next year, I guess it's 48.
I guess that's
I
probably what's going to be happening,
guess it'll
right?
be 48.
48. And so, you know,
Do you feel challenged again already?
I already figured that's what was going to be happening. It's like, okay,
You
just
know,
throw
here,
it out
here's
there.
what's realistic is that it should really be 365 days a year that
It,
people should be donating to Chemo Buddies for Life.
I
You
love
know,
it. Yes.
not just about Giving Tuesday, not just about waiting to the holiday season, but actually all year long because the work that you do is 24/7, 365 days a year.
And you know that.
Yeah.
You know that because you know that ever so well because you because you know me very well and you know how much I work on this and you've helped me in so many ways and I appreciate that so very much. And in fact, that's why I wanted you to be here during this time because we now are truly global. We've got an event taking place in Florida and we have an
Wow.
event taking place in Toronto at the very same time. Jay, we're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's incredible just how much Chemo Buddies for Life has grown just from last year, right? From the event you did last year, and now it's like it's exponential growth. And it, the hope, the prayer, the expectation is that it'll continue to grow because you're continuously making a difference and transforming people's lives. Uh, Tamara, how are you, Tamara? You've been going strong. I know we just jumped right in, but how are you doing? Like
You
it takes
know
a
what?
lot to do this.
It does. And yet, what's interesting? Well, this time, last time I learned something. I was up 3 days in total. This last one, last year. And so this one, I actually did set aside time to sleep beforehand. And so that I would get at least a few hours of sleep before. But
Okay.
I will tell you that the guests, the momentum,
Hmm.
the buddies, the volunteers, everything has actually been truly energizing me to a point where I'm doing great, knock on
Awesome.
wood, but we're 24 hours in now and
Yeah.
we got 12 hours to go. And I'm excited about the stretch, the home run, the home stretch, because we've got an incredible lineup when you think about what we're doing right now. And again, we're on the West Coast. We've got an event taking place on the East Coast, and we've got an event taking place in Toronto. At Toronto, one thing I didn't tell you is that the deputy councilor of their area is even coming over. They've got a huge raffle,
Wow.
a local raffle taking place. They showed me the table. Man, they've got some real stuff going on there. Like
Yeah.
they've got real merchandise, real cool stuff that people have donated, the community. They've got like all these different businesses that are going to be coming over, like potluck kind of
Right.
thing.
Nice.
Community,
Well, I
community.
want to say this, Tamara. First of all, we're kind of color coordinated. I see you got your burgundy on. I got mine on. That was totally, by happenstance. The
Yeah.
second thing is I want to thank the people who are in the comments. Thank you, Joy. David Jones, good to see you, brother. Kim Coles, who happens to be one of my clients and amazing actress, and Aaron, thank you all for joining us live right now. And the success of Chemo Buddies and where Chemo Buddies for Life is right now, with this telethon, with this live streamathon, I should say, is attributed to your commitment, Tamara. It really is a testament to just how committed you are to making a difference in the lives of people who have been diagnosed, affected, infected, afflicted by cancer. And it's just your tenacity and your resilience is so inspiring. And anybody who gets to know you can see it. You're so committed to this, and this thing is growing so much. I'm so happy for you and happy for the people that Chemo Buddies for Life serves. So it's an honor to be here, by the way.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you are here. And and thank you, because truly we all are doing this together. And that's what is the thing that I think that is fueling the fire within me, Jay, is because yes, you're right. I look at last year, which was incredible. I mean, we had a lot of fun last year.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. You gotta
Watching
admit.
you get delirious at 3 a.m. from staying up so long was hilarious.
Oh, at number 4, I mean, 4 it lives in history. The tape around
Right.
the volunteer corpse. I mean, that's what you named him. And that was and I look at that, and we had wonderful volunteers. We had wonderful people come and contribute their time and their generous, offers and everything. And I look at this year and I'm like blown away.
Right.
Blown away.
That's how it should be, right?
Yeah.
Because I just keep going back to the work, right?
Yeah.
Cancer is a disease that no one should ever face alone.
Right.
And it's traumatic, it's taxing physically, it's taxing mentally and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing about Chemo Buddies for Life and why I adore this organization is because you make sure that people who face this diagnosis don't do it alone. They don't isolate, that they have somebody who can support them, who bring positive energy to them as much or as little as they want, but someone who stands for their health and vitality from a very positive, loving, and generous space. And so that's why the work that you do is so powerful. And you know me, Tamara, I'm always going to ask. So if you are watching right now and you can find it in your heart to donate, not just, it doesn't matter what your donation is. If it's $1 or if it's $5 million, we'll take it. All you need to do is go to cb4l.org. That's C as in Charles, B as in boy, the number 4, L as in Larry.org. Go there now. Share this with your family, your network, your friends on Facebook, across social media. But whatever you can do, every dollar counts. Every dollar assists Chemo Buddies for Life in helping another person have support and have love and have compassion during a very traumatic and emotionally taxing time. So we appreciate those people who have already donated and the people who are donating right now. And if you can't donate right now monetarily, you can sign up to be a buddy. You can also share this across your social media. Anything you do to help is greatly appreciated.
Absolutely. Thank you. Very well said, Jay. And Jay, you yourself and your family, you've been touched by cancer, right?
Yes. I have. My wife of 17 years was diagnosed with breast cancer 4 years ago, and our family, we chose not to share. She chose not to share with family and friends, which is common, right? And I
Right.
want to say that it's
Yes.
common. But in our case, what was so different about this was that she and I shared, and I happen to be a certified hypnotherapist. She's also a certified hypnotherapist. And we used hypnotherapy and mindset and really focusing on the positive to help heal her. And as a result, when she went to have a lumpectomy, which is the procedure, they literally could not find it. It was gone by the time she was there for her lumpectomy, and it has not returned. And I really believe that that's a testament to how important it is to have a positive environment as you're healing yourself. It's my belief is that you can absolutely heal yourself of cancer, but it takes commitment, it takes resilience, and it really takes uh, a discipline that requires a support and those people closest to you to be in a energy and a vibration of vitality, healing, laughter, and joy.
Right.
And I believe if you commit to that, you can absolutely make it through this. And that's the beautiful thing about chemo buddies is because not everyone has that type of support in their family or in their friends. So chemo buddies offers that type of support. It's
A-
amazing.
Absolutely. And the thing also, and I remember when you first told me this, we were I'll never forget it. We were actually up in Colorado Springs, and we were at that little gentleman's farm kind of thing. Really
Yeah.
cool. We had just went to a cute little restaurant, and we're standing out there and we're talking, and or actually we were in the car, and then we went and we did the live out there,
Hmm.
and you told me, you said, we did this, but we went and checked. We went and made sure, because it wasn't that you did and then you expected it and you didn't double check it to make sure that it was gone or it wasn't gone. You actually went and double checked it to make sure it was gone. And that was
Yeah.
the thing that I really honestly wanted to share when we went live too, because it's a matter of we 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 need to really believe. We need to believe, and then we need to confirm. It's just
Hmm.
like in business. You need to have the belief, you need to have the numbers, you have to have the action, you need to do the plan, you need to get the results, and then you need to follow up. And all of the things that you need to do in making something happen. It's the
Right.
same thing with our health. And I really respect the fact that in with Chemo Buddies for Life, we believe in humor, we believe in hope, and we believe in heart. And we believe you need to believe in your treatment, whatever that may be.
Whatever it is. Yes.
Whatever it may be, because we're not going to make that decision for anybody, but we want them to believe. And that is what, when you shared that story, and it was like, wow, that is it. And there's been so many people that have been on the last few hours, the last 24 hours, that they are sharing now, which I am absolutely humbled by some of the science.
Yeah.
I mean, with the lights that were shown in the middle of the night, and there's so much out there that now science, the medical community, the if you will, woo woo community was what some of them were even suggesting, and they were the scientists, and
Right.
they're saying, I'm a scientist and I'm woo woo, and I'm like, okay, this is fun. And yet they're starting to all come together.
Nice. As it should be. I really believe, Tamara, that there is no one solution. There are many solutions, right? There are many cures. I believe that, all forms of treatment can work, right?
Mm.
All forms of treatment can work. I think it's it's our mindset where it starts, though, right? If
Right,
we
right,
believe that that treatment is the
right.
best treatment for us, and we know it, and then we act as if it is working in our favor, then we just actually change the probability that it will work. We just increase the probability that it will work. But if we go into it with worry and doubt and fear, which is almost a default whenever we hear some sort of diagnosis, right? If we go into it with that, we decrease the probability that it'll work.
Right.
So, like you said, Chemo Buddies for Life does not support any one form of treatment. Chemo Buddies for Life just says whatever you choose as your form of treatment, know like you know, like you know, that it
Exactly.
is best for you
Right. Right.
beyond a doubt, right?
Right. Right. Beyond a doubt, and be a part of the community. Don't do it alone.
Don't do it alone.
Don't do it alone, because there's no reason why you need to. And that is that is the message here. Beyond the message is that, when my doctor really, and I don't know if you saw the video. I'm gonna load it, and we're gonna play it here soon. We had an opening video that was played, and Skip Thomas produced it, and it has actually footage from my original buddy and I that was filmed over 2 years ago. Yes, and with our doctor and our nurses. And so you had that, and then you have all of these. You have some of our buddies, you have some of our volunteers, you have different people doing these little tiny testimonials. And then it's to a Michael Jackson song, and we have MJ's Raven, the only woman Michael Jackson impersonator, singing.
Wow.
Incredible, incredible. And it just keeps coming to me, and it's like the whole idea here is that when my doctor first said, "Hey, you know what? I'm seeing something unique here. Something needs to be done." They are proving it in the United Kingdom. I mean, he's the
Wow.
one that told me, go look at the journal article, July 2017, Cambridge Journal of Medicine. It states that if you isolate yourself going through chemotherapy, your percentage of making it 5 years or longer is decreased. Boom.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Jay? I hit 5 years on December the 10th this year.
Congratulations. That is amazing. And
Right.
Tamara, you are just such a beautiful bright light on this planet. Like the energy that you exude is just amazing and contagious. And it's just so wonderful to be in your presence. Just your passion for this is just so amazing that I just love being here. I love sharing space with you. So
Well, I
thank you.
love it too. So you know what? I don't know where our remote people are, but they must be doing what they need to do. So
Hmm.
give me a moment for a second. I'm going to let you do a little bit more of what you do people else, and
so
I'm going to look for that video to share.
So, first of all, there's some more people who joined. So, Charles, mahalo, mahalo, brother,
Okay,
and
let me find
Barbara,
him.
welcome, welcome everybody who's still on the live stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. So, small requests. Please share this stream. Share this with your network and ask your network to contribute to the wonderful Chemo Buddies for Life uh, because the work that they do here is so amazing. So while Tamara's queuing up
Yeah,
and getting in touch with
I'm
our
gonna
remote team, I'm
drop
going
down.
to ask you all right now to share this stream with your network so that more people can know about Chemo Buddies for Life and partake in the services as well as donate their time and money. We're also going to ask you, come on, you know that the work here cannot be done without generous contributions. So if you have not donated yet, please consider making a financial donation at CB, the number 4L.org. That's C is in Charles, B is in boy, the number 4, L is in Larry.org. You can donate anytime, any amount. It could be $1, it could be $5. Just don't go to Starbucks for 1 week and donate $40. or sacrifice going to the movies and donate 30. Well, the movies now is probably $50 if you take a date. But just sacrifice one thing, if you will, and maybe not even sacrifice, just be generous and say that you'll commit to donate to this great cause. Chemo Buddies for Life is primarily funded by Tamara and close friends. She's been funding this project for over 2 years, and it's so important that we continue this project and grow its efforts because it's really transforming people's lives. The buddy system is designed, if you don't know what it's about, Chemo Buddies for Life offers buddy support system for those who have been diagnosed with cancer. It doesn't matter if it's breast cancer, colon cancer, it doesn't matter what type of cancer, just as long as the person has been diagnosed or is a family member of someone who has been diagnosed. The Chemo Buddies for Life community comes together. A buddy gets selected and paired with the requester, and then that person has a person to talk to laugh with, to cry with, to have support. Oftentimes, the buddies have gone through a cancer journey themselves, or they've provided great care for someone else who has been affected with cancer. So
Absolutely.
everyone knows that this is great work being done, and it's not free. So we ask you now to be generous in your giving and support Chemo Buddies for Life. Consider it your gift to the universe for being grateful for seeing another day. There's so many people that are affected by cancer that don't get to see Christmas this year or even the change of the year. So we just ask that they not have to do it alone. And the best way we can support that is by your generous donation. And you can do so at cb4l.org. You ready, Tamara?
I am. I'm going to get this thing started. So.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited to see this. I can't hear it though. There's no sound, I don't think, on the video, Tamara.
Okay, I know why. Okay, let me start it again. Sorry.
I've lost.
There it is.
We know that there will be a
There we go.
time that no one has to ever hear you have cancer and then feel afraid, isolated, and alone.
When I was going through chemo, I felt as if nobody understood what I was going through.
We all need a buddy, and people that have cancer need a buddy more than ever.
We're kicking cancer to the curb, and we're doing it through Chemo Buddies for Life.
Hold me like the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me like you are my heart. Love me like a mother. Will you be there?
Thank you for being here with us and supporting Chemo Buddies for Life. This 36 hours is going to be entertaining. I love everybody participating. Thank you for supporting and enjoy the entertainment and the heart that went into preparing this event.
So I want to encourage you guys to please either be a buddy or even donate, because every time you donate, it's somebody else getting support through this entire thing.
Hear me, tell me, will you hold me? When wrong, will you scold me? Lost will you find me?
But they told me that they faithful and walk when I stay for and fight to the end, but I know that you burn.
I have lost an aunt, I've lost uncles, I've lost my grandparents, and I lost my wife to cancer. And I know how difficult it is to be in a situation to hear those words, you have cancer.
So if you know anyone who's going through this, if you know that they're going through a hard time and you can't be there for them every single second of the day, Chemo Buddies for Life is there for you.
Every was taking control of me. Since that whole world got a roll for me. I'm so confused when you sure to make you be there for me. Here enough to bear me.
I just want to cry. Most of us think that we're alone. And, you know, that was a huge breakthrough and just insight of, you know what? A lot of people know what it's like.
And it's fantastic the two of you have been able to formulate this care. And I'm hoping that others will kind of take your lead and see the benefit of pairing up.
I am so impressed how this lady took something, cancer of all things, and she turned it into a positive. She found a chemo buddy. During her experience, she was able to find support that way. And now she's passionate about bringing that to others. So please, I know that you know somebody that's struggling with cancer. They shouldn't have to feel like they're going through it alone.
One thing that I think is so great about Chemo Buddies is the community. And through that community, you truly get a lot of support.
It gives hope and healing and a place for people that are going through chemo and cancer to have a support system, and I'm so thankful for it.
Chemo Buddies for Life has brought such opportunities for me to remember my best friend and all the people I've walked the journey with.
Encouraging support, Tamara Hunter, Chemo Buddies for Life. And so I'm doing my part to pay it forward and be a part here and help them raise funds. So donate now and help us to be able to achieve a great thing, and that is make a difference in somebody's life.
Chemo Buddies for Life means community, strength in numbers, a family to support, grow, love, and be there. So will you be there?
Wow. Incredible. And that's just a fraction of the people that have been impacted and assisted through the Chemo Buddies for Life program.
Oh yeah. In fact, here, I'm going to get these back on. In fact, Skip's making a second video because so many of the people that wanted to be in this first one, he just didn't have the space for them all. And so, yes. And that's, yeah, I mean, look at that. I love the energy of it. I love the simplicity of it, the message, and even the song. I mean, it has kept going in my mind this whole 24 hours, 25 hours now, and it's really so true. Will you be there? We will be there.
Chemo Buddies for Life will be there.
Exactly.
Thanks to your generous donations.
That's right.
Thanks to your generous donations and those people in your network. We know it's the holiday season. There's lots of spending going on. You just bought, 2,000 shoes on Black Friday. We know that you've been shopping out there, but if you could just find it in your heart to donate $5, a Starbucks coffee, an Impossible Burger from Burger King, whatever your vice is, if you could just take one donation, makes a difference. You might not think that $5 makes a difference. It absolutely makes a difference. It helps provide resources, training, and all of the things that it takes to maintain a nonprofit organization. It's not cheap, and we are trying to expand, right, Tamara? So people.
Absolutely, we have. Go ahead.
People are diagnosed with cancer every minute of every single day. And there's just not enough resources out there that promote healing through human connection. And that's what's special about Chemo Buddies. It's not funded by a pharmaceutical company trying to push one medication or type of therapy. It really is neutral. It's willing to support whatever the patient wants. It's just there to be a voice, to be an advocate, to be a friend, to just so that no one has to experience this by themselves and alone. You know, this world is very big with 6 billion, 8 billion people on this planet, and yet so many people feel alone for so many reasons.
Right.
We're just saying that when you're faced with something that is life threatening, you shouldn't do it alone.
Absolutely. And in fact, Helene, Helene's message right here. Thank you, Chemo Buddies, for helping me.
Yeah.
And so many people, and that is what gives the the strength to go on for 25 hours, going on more.
25 hours.
Yeah, because when you believe in something so much, it has an energy, it has a momentum, and we are blasting through. And last night, our board member that is helping with international expansion, we were talking about this very thing. It's like, okay, now what do we need? We need a couple of stars. We need some serious donations, sponsors, backing, because we've got now the coaches, we've got the programs, we've got the infrastructure, we have so much of it now. We just need the funding, and so we can just blast this thing out there, because there are too many people facing cancer, isolated and alone, afraid in the night, not knowing where to turn, and losing hope. And they don't need to. They don't need to.
And I do want to say this, Tamara, that I think folks should really know this. Chemo Buddies for Life has been functioning out of the generosity of Tamara and friends.
Yeah.
Like there's been no funding other than donations here and there sporadically, and you're really making a concerted effort to expand the capacity that Chemo Buddies can take on new buddies and new patients. And so it takes resources. This is not, we're not saying that we're like some larger organizations that it goes to salaries. There's no salaries being paid here. This goes directly to providing services for the community that needs it. And so every dollar that you can donate, every time you go to cb4l.org and donate $5, $10, $25, $100, all of that money makes a difference in the amount of people that can be served, the expanded reach, so more people can know that this resource is here for them, and the more people who want to come forward and volunteer to be buddies, to be trained to be a chemo buddy. The demand is high and the resource availability is low. We're just trying to meet the demand. We're really just trying to meet the demand, and we can't do that without generous supporters and generous donations.
I love it. And that's so absolutely true, Jay. In fact, the good news here in all of this that I will say is that we've had a tremendous amount of volunteers that have been showing up recently. And that, in my mind, also says a lot, because they're telling me that they're feeling called to this mission, that this is bigger than them, and they're surprised that they are being served because they're actually coming to serve, yet they are now saying that they have been actually fed, served by this movement. And that says something in regards to, the amount of hours that they've been putting in. I know has been incredible.
Yeah.
And yet I just did a show a couple of hours ago with one of them, and she was saying that, it doesn't matter. She loves it. She looks forward to it. She looks forward to the time that she's going to be serving, because it is serving her in so many more ways.
Yeah. Yeah, the donating is a greater gift to the person donating than it is to who you're donating to. Like it's the moment you volunteer and you support another human being in having an amazing experience, like not having a depressed, boring, horrible recluse experience when faced with a diagnosis, but really bringing joy and laughter and vitality into the experience of another human being. Do you know how powerful that is? That is just it's the closest thing to being like whatever you call the creator, to be able to be that for another human being. And that's what the buddies are doing every single day that they talk to a person who's been affected by cancer. They're being a generous, loving, giving presence for that person. And I mean, it's an amazing space to be in.
It truly is. In fact, at times lately, and I want to say this, and that is that Coach Chuck just said, yes, toll free. We have a toll free
Oh,
number. Even we have a toll free number that works this year.
take out this thing. This is
That's
how
right.
you do it. You take it out right now. Don't leave the live stream, but take it out right now and dial 833-922-1669. Dial it right now, place a donation. Like we said, it could be $1, it could be $5, it could be $5 million. Whatever the amount, there's no amount shaming here. We're just grateful that you would consider taking your time and resources to contribute to a cause that we are so passionate about, and that so many people are passionate about, and that so many people need.
Yeah.
It's the little things that we do to show kindness and put kindness and love and generosity in the world that makes a big difference. And you could be a part of that right now by calling 833-922-1669. And if you're a techie like me, you could just go to CB4, the number 4. So it's CB, the number 4L.org. Everything you donate goes towards making someone's transition, someone's life while being diagnosed with cancer just a little bit easier. The last thing we want is another person to face a diagnosis like this alone.
Right.
And you could be the one, the catalyst to change that. So we appreciate all of you who have donated thus far, the people in the audience who are hanging with us with the live stream. If you can't donate today, we understand that. Just consider that when you go to spend $5, my case about $6 or $7 on that Starbucks coffee with the extra shot of espresso, that you just say, you know what, I'm gonna pass on this and I'm gonna just donate this $6 to Chemo Buddies for Life.
And you're just gonna make your own coffee at home. Huh?
Yeah, I need that cup. I need that cup. Or I'll just bring out the wine and maybe skip the coffee.
Yep. Okay. So and humor. I love it when we laugh too, Jay, because that's another thing that I will tell you that the chemo buddy that mentioned, thank you, that she has come so far in that she now is making sure and checking in daily to make sure that people are having their daily dose of laughter, because it is ever so important to help to get through. And that right there, given the whole history and where she's been a little bit more out there, so I can talk about her, just like Sharon was, and always in honor of Sharon, because there. Oh, and okay, I have to just So we've got Noel's gonna go with you with the wine.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yes, and then okay, but then we've got, now that's a cup of coffee.
It
Yes,
is.
so
I
it's
need
gonna
that
go
cup.
with
I need one of those. I need one of those cups. You were talking about laughter. The beautiful thing about laughter is it's healing. It's the vibration of healing. Whenever we laugh, it resonates within our body and it vibrates at this tone that is so healing and vital. And a dear mentor of mine who is no longer with us, who transitioned, Louise Hay, who is a famous author and speaker, amazing human being, one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met in my life, heals herself from cancer through laughter. She was committed to laughing, and she didn't transition from cancer. She transitioned from age and other things, but she healed herself from cancer. And it was, and when I asked, well, what did you do? She was like, I was just committed to think differently and to laugh. Laughter is so therapeutic and so healing. So it's important. It's healing through laughter, right? What is that?
It's my fart gun.
What? You just whip out this thing. I'm like, what?
I'm making you laugh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I've not seen a fart gun, but I think I should get one. I know someone who would appreciate that for Christmas. I might have to find one of those.
It's one of those minion ones. And so we've got Stephen Smith that's in Florida. He's down on the line. Well, now he's not. So we'll put him back down until I see him again. His face was there a moment ago. So
in the meantime, while we're waiting for him, you can go ahead and dial 833-922-1669 to make your donation right now, and even encourage your network to donate. That would be something really great that you could do to support us, is to share this live stream on your Facebook page and with your network, and really invite people to step up their game and donate today. It's Giving Tuesday after all, right?
It is Giving Tuesday. It's Giving Tuesday all the way to midnight, our time. Their time too, but no,
I'm going to claim it's Hawaii time. It's
there you go.
All the way to Hawaii time.
Hawaii time. We're taking it to Hawaii time. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Because and that is what this is all about. Because this is the day of giving. This is the day that was set aside in 2012 to say we're going to have one day that is dedicated to philanthropic efforts, that we are going to serve others. We are going to serve our community. We are going to make a difference in this world. And then it makes sense that the first Global Next Impactor would say, all right, we're going to take Giving Tuesday and we're going to make it ours. We are going to do this. And this year, yes, because I was challenged to go 36 hours. And so we are 36 hours, and you're here. And I appreciate that,
And we have a challenge for 2020 that would be 48 hours.
Yes. Okay. So you're going to be coming, and you're going to be
there too. Of course.
All right.
I want to just acknowledge Robert, who said that he shared, he's composing a post to share in a group. Thank you, Robert, for putting it out there for us and sharing with your network. That really means a lot. Just sharing something like this across your social media is amazing. It helps expand our reach. Like we said before, Chemo Buddies doesn't have a budget. It's just Tamara saying, okay, what do we need to get stuff done? Here, let's get it done. We're really stepping up the game here. We're trying to expand. So there's been no ads placed for this event. So we appreciate you sharing this to your network. We also appreciate you taking the time to stay with us on this live stream. It gives us energy to see your comments. So it's great that you're commenting and being a part of this with us. Tamara and I could talk to each other all day, but we love seeing we love seeing your feedback and your comments and posts. That is amazing. Also, don't forget to stop by cb4l.org to place your donation today. $1, $5, $5 million. It doesn't matter. Whatever you can do makes a difference. $1 amongst 100 people donating $1 is $100. Amongst 1,000 people, it's $1,000. So whatever you can do, 1 cup of Starbucks coffee, a hamburger at McDonald's, whatever it is you can do, just donate the equivalent to that. And we appreciate you so much. Let us know that you donated too. Post up in the comments and say, hey, I just donated. I just donated. We want to give you a shout out. We want to say thank you. We know some people like to donate anonymously, but if you just say, hey, I just donated a Starbucks, we just want to say, hey, thank you. We really appreciate you. And if you don't post up, we appreciate you anyway. We just want to acknowledge you for being committed to making a difference in another human being's life by donating to Chemo Buddies for Life. So thank you.
Well, I think the fart gun was a hit. Okay, we have Steven here. Let's bring him up to the line.
Right.
Steven.
Hey, Steven.
So.
All right, it's cold in Florida. I had to put my sweater on.
It's 60-something degrees in Florida.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's definitely cool. It's keeping people away. I figured, we have had some tourists walk by. That's for real. And it's, oh, you got TV going? It's like, yeah, we do, because we got one of the screens working, so that's a start. But so I wanted to walk around here. I'm just at the beginning of the beach here. As you can see, the Gulf of Mexico is behind me here. And but people are staying away right now. But I know that as we move closer to sunset, there's going to be some people coming down to see us. I just know that there will be. We put it out everywhere. You guys, come on down. Stop wasting your time watching TV. Come with us. Nice. So, yeah, I'm here.
Excellent.
Trying to bring people down. Soon we'll start that barbecue.
Yeah,
we got some people to feed.
He's got barbecue and he's got drinks. He's got food.
Nice.
We do.
He's got it all. He's got TV going.
We got the TV going back there. I walked out here. In a moment, I'll just walk a little bit further and I'll get us out by the water. How's that sound?
Sounds good. And thank you, Brooke. Brooke has donated. Brooke donated, and we have.
This is my donation dance.
Yes,
this is.
Selena has donated. So, and then I saw up here that we had another donation. Let me go to that.
Awesome.
I
I showed you my sign earlier.
Yes.
And I had that made by Sign in One Day, right here on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. And I said, I'll shout you out for making a donation. I'll shout you out no matter what. So I'm hoping that they're going to make a donation. And they made a great sign for us. And that was really cool. So hopefully Sign in One Day here in Sarasota, Florida is helping us out.
Well, there you go.
I'm bouncing so I can stay warm.
You can stay warm, and we're dancing for
Scott and Nancy. Thank you so much.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Scott and Nancy, amazing.
We appreciate all the viewers. We sure do, and all the comments, and so we're glad that you're joining us down here, and you are in Sarasota right now because I'm talking, so you're here with me, and that's a beautiful part of it. And of course you're in California with Tamara.
Yes. I'm in the Riverside area. He's in the LA area, greater LA.
There you go.
I'm in beautiful downtown Burbank is where I'm coming
Burbank.
from.
Wonderful.
Beautiful downtown Burbank. Just hanging out. And it's gloomy down here. It's probably about 60 degrees here too, I guess.
Yeah,
pretty cold.
Chilly. Yeah.
Different,
jacket on today.
Yeah, I'm really amazed. I mean, it was freezing cold this morning. It's like I put my hands in my pocket when I'm doing my morning broadcast, and it's like, you're not going to see me waving my hands around like I normally do because I'm getting them warm. But regardless of whether it's cold or not, that doesn't stop us. We still need you to reach out and help us. That's Chemo Buddies for Life. CB4L.org. Like I just heard a moment ago. What does a Starbucks cost? Like $4 or $5? All I have to do is give up one Starbucks, and that's going to help somebody make difference.
Absolutely.
Or make your own coffee at home.
There you go.
Oh, now you're drinking coffee like I do.
I really need that cup, Tamara. I need that cup.
I need
that cup.
Yes, I need.
That's sure a big cup for real. It is. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
coffee. Got to have that too, though.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I like Starbucks, but I'll tell you what, I do it cheaper than average. You know, I buy the beans and then I grind the beans, and then I use it in the home espresso maker, and then I got an espresso, and there you are.
There you go.
You
There you
know,
go.
it's a lot cheaper. That one whole bag is like just that's only like maybe 2 coffees, but I get I don't know, a week or 2 out of it or something like that. You know,
So then you saving the money, and then you know
Save
it's
the
a
money.
great
save the money.
Make
You
it
know,
work.
yes, absolutely,
Yeah.
and donate it. You know, I donated because I believe in this. You know, so we need you to believe in this too, because I know that it makes a difference. I know that when somebody's out there and you know they're hurting, they don't know what to think. I mean, you know, I was diagnosed with a life-threatening disease. It wasn't cancer, but I thought that my life was over, and I'll never forget what that was like. It really sucked. I thought it was over. I thought, have one more drink. It's like, oh my God. You know, thank God that's in the past, right? You know, I don't have to do that anymore. But what I do is I say, you know what? Okay, now I have a choice. I got to do something about this. So I want to live. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what we all need to do, is just enjoy every day, just like it's our last day here on earth. Make it the best that we can.
We got Birch, season Birch. Thank you,
We got more
season.
donations.
Awesome.
The donation dance. Hey.
Donations, they're coming. That's what we need. We need your support. And we need buddies too, by the way. That's what I was hearing as well, you know, and I already kind of knew that. We need more support buddies for real. I know that, you know. It doesn't take much, and you don't have to be next door to this person. You could be where you're at, and they could be halfway across the world.
Hey,
And with technology,
it's an example of this. Example right now. That's what I was
exactly,
thinking. Florida,
exactly. We've been to California.
Yeah.
We've been to Toronto. We've been to Siesta Key here in Sarasota, Florida. We're on the West
We
Coast.
have
By
another one, Aaron Snyder.
That's awesome. See ya. Hooray. Thank you. We love you. We do love you. Tell you what.
It's the donation dance. You're going to get it every time we hear about a donation. Keep bringing them in. We thank you so much. There's so much gratitude that goes into this donation dance. It's not just about dancing. It really is a celebration of what we know your donation means. Every time you donate $1, $5, $100, whatever it is you can do, another person that is diagnosed with cancer doesn't have to go it alone. It's isolating, it's sad, it's depression, it's a physical, mental, and emotional strain on folks. And all we're saying at Chemo Buddies for Life is we don't want another person. We want to end that cycle. We don't want another person to ever have to experience this type of diagnosis alone. So we just say thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for sharing this stream, for doing what you're doing right now to contribute to this cause. Please.
We got another happy dance.
Yay!
Yep.
That $100. Woohoo!
Hey, awesome.
And
you got to keep me dancing. I got to stay warm.
Right, you keep dancing. That's right. So you can stay warm. Don't freeze out there.
I'm trying not to, but that's okay. It's nice. We got to enjoy this weather, I tell you, because it's going to get hot and before too long. So we have to enjoy these couple of weeks or so of cold weather that we get here in Sarasota.
Okay, we've got Carol has for you.
Oh, right on.
Oh, Carol. How's that tattoo coming along?
How's it going there?
Hey, how are you guys?
We've been doing some dancing.
We were doing some dancing here too. You just missed the deputy counsel. He had to leave.
Oh.
So we did take some videos with Misty with him. We did take it on the camera. We did take some pictures. But he was in a little bit of a rush. He came early. But it's all good. It's all
got another donation. Another donation. Hey, Scott Barclay. Thank you so much, Scott.
But it's,
Scott, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, Scott.
So I'm just gonna flip my camera around because it's crazy busy in here. We got 3 chairs going.
There you go.
I love it. I could love it.
Well, you're doing that. I'm going to be walking this way.
Nice. I just want to be on camera.
So this is where they are doing the tattoos.
Yes.
And, yes. And okay.
Okay, you dropped the phone number once again for folks to donate by phone.
Yes, absolutely. Let me get that.
They're just gonna go in the back room here.
833-922-1669. You can call to make a donation. 833-922-1669, or go to cb4l.org.
Yep. There we go.
All right.
That's awesome. So it's picking up. I'll tell you what. The more active I am, the better off I'll be. I promise you.
So it's getting crazy busy in here. We still got lots of appointments coming in for the next 2 hours. And the reason I'm behind this is this is in a memory of my father and my aunt. My dad's 2-year anniversary is coming up. He passed away with lung cancer. So I'm very happy that my friend of 5 years opened up her shop to allow us to do this.
We're doing our
donation. That's really awesome.
And we're thankful for Emily, Miss Emily.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Emily.
Woo!
Wow.
There she is. So there's Misty.
She's the owner of the club.
Nice. Thank you all for your donations and staying with us in this live stream. We appreciate you. Like, I guarantee you, every dollar that you've donated will go to help someone else, and it's going to be multiplied 100-fold. So we appreciate everything that you're doing. We appreciate you sharing the stream. We appreciate you being on the live stream with us. We appreciate you calling in to donate, going to the website to donate. Everything you do makes a difference, and it makes a difference in the lives of others. And we just say thank you for that.
There we go. There we have Misty too. You guys have to remind me about that second line there. Okay.
We got another donation. Helene.
Helene.
Thank you, Helene. This is your donation dance.
Oh,
hey. That's your donation dance, Helene. Thank you so much.
We're doing donation dances, guys. Yes. And that is amazing. So you have all the chairs full there, I'm hearing.
Wow.
I made it.
You made it.
We're close to the water now.
Yes,
we had
right.
Yes, we're right there now.
So, Tamara, it has been a pleasure being on this with you. Thank you, everyone who's been here, everyone who's behind the scenes making this happen, all of you across the country and the world making this happen.
Yes, we really appreciate all your support.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for challenging me to be here right now, and thank you for next year's challenge too.
48 hours.
Absolutely. Yes.
I'll be there.
There you go. All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you later.
Hi, guys.
All right. Well, we're here.
Okay. So I'm out here.
Okay. So
we'll go see some seagulls.
Okay. And Coach Chuck, call back because it might be that it's busy. Because if they only have so many calling team right now, and so if that many people are calling, it will go in to a voicemail. Just call back here shortly. Oh, we've got another one. Let's see.
Oh, hey, do I get to dance now?
Yeah. Woohoo! Thank you, Rich.
Carolyn.
Yeah, come on, guys.
We're having fun now.
Okay, I'm doing the Jaye dance. Okay?
Awesome. I'll tell you.
I'm doing the dance and eating at the same time.
Well, we'll be eating here in a little bit. If you're hearing this message and you're in the Sarasota area, we want you to come down here right now. We do. We're going to be having some hot dogs. We got some sodas. We got some chips. And guess what? We got the opportunity for you to donate. We got a computer right over there. You can come right on. We'll get you right on that site. We'll get you to do it.
And we'll
And
do
you're
it.
going to help somebody.
There
You're going
you
to help
go.
someone.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. And now, is that a Christmas sweater you've got on, Stephen?
It is a Christmas sweater I have on. Absolutely.
Yep, I thought so.
It is. I've been playing Christmas music for a couple weeks now. You know, I'm ready to be in the spirit. And we're playing Christmas music back at the camp area there, so to say. Yeah, we're having fun. We're listening to good music. We're going to eat some good food, too. Now, I'm standing right here almost on water's edge of Siesta Key Beach. You can see that it is a big beach. Behind me, it goes on up here from up there, which is the point, all the way down to here, to the other end, the Point of Rocks, which is right down there. It's about a 3-mile walk. You can come down here and get some exercise. I'll tell you what, you never know who you might run into down here. We've got lots of people that love to come. We're a worldwide destination here. That's the beautiful part of it. Now, this is not the kind of weather that's normal for us, but you know what? It's somewhat refreshing. I'll say that much. You know?
Doesn't it feel like you could be wearing your Christmas sweater in the appropriate weather?
And, you know, I'm wearing my shoes still, and that's not the way you walk around this beach. You want to walk around this beach with your shoes off, your shorts. You know, it's normally really hot, but that's okay. You get to enjoy it, you know, and so I'm blessed because I get to watch this all the time. I love this place. On Sundays, we have a drum circle down here. That's a lot of fun, let me tell you. A lot of fun. Has anybody else here in this group done a drum circle before on the beach?
Nope.
No drum circles? Oh, I tell you what.
No.
We're talking lots of fun. Playing djembe drums. It's really a tourist attraction now. It is huge, huge. I'll have to bring that down here for you one time. I certainly filmed it before on my regular broadcasting, so we'll make sure that we do another one for you. We'll put it out there. We'll make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to see what is a drum circle. Well, a drum circle is actually a celebration of sunset. That's what it really is. It's about celebrating the sun going down, and then we know that the sun will go down, but then it'll come back up in the morning, and we got a brand new day. Opportunity to do anything we want with it. I say this, every day is an opportunity to paint the canvas of that picture any way you choose. I want you to choose it with positivity.
We have another donation.
Okay.
Jason. Okay, Christopher, you get like
excellent.
Oh, there we go.
I love it.
Very cool. Very cool. We appreciate your donations. We really do. That's what it's all about. It's all about making a difference in somebody's life, reaching out to somebody that's feeling pretty low, somebody that needs somebody to tell them, you know what, I still love you. It's going to be okay. Because I tell you, you can give this stuff away for free, and it's just the best feeling in the universe when you've made somebody's day. And sometimes we make people's day, we don't even know that we did. All we had to do was just smile and say, hi, how are you? Might change their life. Right then and there.
We've got Erin is saying that she loves a drum circle. Never been to one on a beach, however. She's #must. Yes.
Must. Absolutely.
#must.
Drum circles are fun. What they do is that they start playing these djembe drums primarily. You know, there's no electrical instruments or anything like that. So everybody's playing a drum. I've done it myself in the past. And so you play the drums, and as it's getting closer to the sunset, they're playing faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Everybody's dancing in the middle of the circle, and then right at sunset, they stop. They pause. A moment of silence. Take it in. Sunset. Start back up, and then they slowly start back up and start picking up, and then pay for about an hour or so. And there you are. You got a couple hours worth of great fun. Meet great people. Be out on a beach. If you come to Sarasota, you're going to be stepping on the #1 beach in the country. It's #5 in the world. Pretty fun place.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it truly a destination location. I do see folks in the background behind you right now.
There are some people back there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And
people are out. They started coming a few minutes ago, which is a good thing. And like I said, as we move towards sunset, a lot of people come. They do. Now it's a little bit cloudy. I'll kind of turn this a little bit here, lift it up. But you can see there's some clouds today. It may or may not clear up. But when it's a little bit clear, even if there's clouds up in the sky, boy, the sunset's just beautiful. And I just love sunsets. I love sunrises too. That's what I do in the mornings. But
right,
you know,
right. And your pavilion, your pavilion is sunrise, right? Sunrise.
the pavilion is the sunrise pavilion. You know,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
I'm gonna have to make a point of coming out here and do my sunrise broadcast from the sunrise pavilion. Yes,
Yep,
sir.
yep.
I'll tell you. So we're having fun down here. We are. It's people are coming, slow but sure. There's a few people out on the beach. We certainly have some seagulls out here. They're looking to have fun.
Or they're looking for some bones or something.
They want something, yeah.
Throw
You
it
know,
in there.
we're blessed. Although there is a, you know, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it. We have red tide here. Oh, look at that tattoo. See, coming right along on that.
It's a full house here.
And so where was I? Okay, somewhere. I'm on Siesta. That's where I am.
Yes, yes.
I forget what I was talking about.
You were talking about sunrises. Okay, no worries. Okay.
No worries, exactly. All right, next.
Yeah, well, no, I was answering.
Oh, I was talking about what these guys want. If you got some chips, they love potato chips. I tell you, they do. Oh, I was talking about red tide. That's what I was talking about.
You can feed them.
What?
Ready?
Yes. Ah, much better than potato chips. Absolutely.
It's all healthy food today.
It is. It is. I remember what I was going to talk about, and it's an issue here for us in Sarasota, actually, is the red tide. I don't know if you've heard of red tide or not. It's a naturally occurring algae that happens out there. But the problem with it is this, is that there's times, and if you ask a fisherman, the fisherman's going to say, well, they let the water go in Lake Okeechobee, and because they did, it dredged up all these chemicals and stuff, and it basically takes the oxygen out of the water. And so what happens is it causes a major fish kill. And we're experiencing it as offshore, although with this wind, it might have blown onshore. But today is a beautiful day here. We're not having to experience any of the red tide and a fish kill, so that makes it even that much nicer.
Well,
Because
there you go.
we have certainly suffered from it in the past, and it keeps people away. But, you know,
we're going to
things
talk
happen.
about getting people to keep going with the momentum, because we have been doing some amazing happy dances and donation dances. And what this is all about, again, like what Jay was talking about, is that we are ending isolation for those people that are feeling alone when they hear 3 words: you have cancer. We are ending that. We are kicking it to the curb, and we need the donations to make this happen. This is Giving Tuesday, the day of giving from our hearts and from our minds. And like he was saying, $1, $5, $5 million, every single dollar counts. And we have been seeing some momentum starting. Let's continue it. We're going into the evening. We have some amazing people, and it's going to then culminate with Todd Cisneros, Todd Special and Jason Cisneros coming in and just, like doing what they do in their fun, energy, funny, comedian way, however, with a heart. Because this program, this nonprofit, is one that is actually making a difference. And I love the fact that we are now seeing those people get behind us. And let's keep going. Who is the next one? Go ahead, Carol.
I want to. Oh, go,
So
Carol.
I just want everybody to go to cb4l.org and donate. Go be a buddy. Everybody needs support.
It's been amazing. Everybody.
We're all from different walks of life, and it's been really amazing. Everybody coming together for this.
Like I showed you in the shop here, it's getting busy now. We've got all the chairs are full now. So just to give you a quick view again. We got tattoo here. We got one going on here. We've got the next one sitting here waiting. And then in the back room, we got another gentleman back here who is getting his tattoo.
You've got them lining up.
There we go.
Excellent.
We got the camera crew behind them taking pictures of the tattoo being done. So, guys.
Nice.
Awesome. This is a great cause. And Tamara, I am so appreciative of being a part of this. I thank Misty for, coming aboard with me and opening up her shop for the community.
Yes,
Guys,
thank you, Misty.
go to cb4l.org and just donate. Go be a buddy.
Right.
We all need to be support partners.
Yes.
Exactly. It's like Brooke is saying here, friendship heals, support the buddy, and donate. cb4l.org. Absolutely. And we love to bring the experience to our buddies. Yes, this is a fun experience. We are out here right now sharing. We're sharing the beach. We're sharing a fun tattoo parlor. I mean, I'm having a blast. It's the first one I've ever seen. It's like, this is cool. And the school being there, and then the fact that we have Jaye that came and danced with us. We have another donation. It's time to dance.
All right.
Wait.
I love you, Steven.
This is great. All right.
I have a dual purpose. I'm staying warm too, right? But we love the donations, of course.
Absolutely.
I wanted to say that the reason I'm doing this too is that I was watching the Next Impactor last year, and I saw some very dynamic people. And those people were people with a purpose. They had defined their purpose, and they were all about helping other people. And I said to myself, wow, that's really something. So I followed it, and I remember watching at the end and watching the ceremony, and I watched that entire ceremony for 3 hours. I did. It was great fun to see these people be acknowledged for the contributions that they had made to our communities. And I was blessed to be able to start to get to know Tamara and realize what Tamara was doing with the Chemo buddies. And everything was kind of starting to make some sense to me. And, I just got directed. I didn't know why. It just happened. And I'm so blessed that I've gotten to know such dynamic people within the Next Impactor group that I ended up deciding, hey, I want to do something about this because I want to do my part. I want to be able to contribute. I want to be able to help. And I just did. Just 2 days ago by, going over to my friend's house and being there for him and letting him know that, I love him, I care about him, acknowledge him, and celebrate the things that he had done. Now, it was a tough spot. It was a really tough spot for me, but because I was blessed to get to know such dynamic people, I get to stand here today and talk to you and say, you know what? This is one of the best things I've ever seen, and I'll do everything that I can. I'm in the process of starting a nonprofit myself too, and I know that together with Tamara, we're going to do some dynamic stuff. We're going to do some super dynamic stuff. So we want you to join us. We need you to help.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, we have another happy dance to do. Donation dance. We've got
I get to dance again.
Yeah, Coach Chuck has just donated $200. Woo!
Woohoo! That's pretty good. I tell you that.
Yes,
Coach Chuck.
Yes.
You are awesome. Thank you so very much. I know Coach Chuck too as well. I sure do. What a great person. Another person that's out there. What we do, what all of us really do, is that we realize part of our purpose is to serve other people.
Yes.
And so we recognize that by serving other people, we're really helping ourselves too. It's so dynamic. The feeling that you get when you reach out and you do something and you pay it forward without any expectation of personal gain as a result of it, is like nothing you've ever experienced. Life is meant to be enjoyed. It's also meant to do the most that we can with it on a daily basis. And so we don't have tomorrow yet. It has not come. Yesterday is a memory, but we have right now. So we need to seize this moment.
And I want to just say that Coach Chuck is saying the donation is from his baby. So we are going to do another.
That's so awesome, Coach Chuck. You're right on. We love you.
Yes, yes.
Tell you.
And
absolutely spectacular.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And he's saying mahalo, Stephen. And
Aloha from Sarasota, Coach Chuck.
We got Skip Thomas. Congrats. And we also, let's see, amazing. Thank you so much. And getting chicken skin. Okay. We have chicken skin and Misfit Nation, baby. Yes. That's right. We got Coach Sincere coming soon.
We got Jason coming up. That's going to be so dynamic. That's another person. Yeah. Go ahead.
Chuck was just saying that he loves us, and it's just saying we love him too.
Well, we love you too, Coach Chuck. And even though you missed your plane, that's okay. Gave you some more time over there in Hawaii. You know, we're all probably wishing we were there because it's probably 80 degrees over there today.
Yes. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the same donation, but we got another one reported as $200 donation. Oh. So let's go ahead and dance again.
My goodness. Awesome. That's so cool.
Everyone
this is going to make a big difference. I'll tell you what.
There we go.
There's Misty. There's Carol.
Oh, get in there.
Yeah, and that's the other fun part of this is that it's brought a lot of people together. The volunteers realizing, hey,
neither do you.
That's right. And so let's keep going in that donations. The donations for those that are cookies, like Jay said, you know, go to cb4l.org and donate there. Every single dollar counts. That's $1, $5, $5 million, as he was saying. I love that. It's so true. And, you know, bypassing that cup of coffee and bypassing that jet plane, whatever it may be, you know, because we are making a difference with this program. And if it's easier for you to call a toll-free number, 833-922-1669. That's 833-922-1669. We are dancing for the donations, and we are having a wonderful time this afternoon. Happy dance. Happy dance. Oh, look at Carol.
Carol. There you go.
I love it.
That's so awesome. You need to keep us dancing. You really do.
House.
We just got more coming in.
That is so great.
That's a happy dance.
We're on a roll now because we got big goals.
That's right.
We got big goals. We got to achieve them too.
Yes,
you know,
we do. So you've got.
I can feel the love.
Yes. You've got people waiting in the wings now. Yes, that's wonderful.
That's so awesome.
That's wonderful.
Well, I'm about a quarter of a mile from where I'm supposed to be a minute ago.
Well, then you may need to go over there and see what's going on.
We need to go check it out because if the news is coming, we want them to tell everybody to come on down.
Yes, so why don't you go on over and so you don't miss that. Yes.
All right, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and we'll check it out and we'll see if we got some people here, maybe the news crew's here. But we'll just talk to people about what we're doing because it's a great thing. It's an awesome opportunity to be able to help people, to help Tamara, to help Chemo Buddies, to make a difference in somebody's life. And that's what we're here. That's what we're doing. And I'll tell you what, I'm so glad to be here.
Yes, me too.
Right.
Me too. Absolutely. Okay.
The seagulls are too, by the way. They came right over here by us, right?
Yes, well, it's that energy. They know that the dancing's taking place there. They want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah. And I don't even have potato chips or I don't have the vegetables that Carol has, right? I'd be really popular then.
Yes. And so we've got, happy dance. I love it. Okay, so Chuck is happy dancing too, I can see
Yeah.
that.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
So let's see here.
Very good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to walk back over there. I'm going to check that out, and then we'll be back to you in a little bit. How's that?
Okay, that sounds good. So, Carol, tell us, when are you guys going to be doing your raffle?
We're probably going to do it at the top of the hour because we're finished here at 6. So we're just trying to get all the people in.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I know, it's really.
Oh, there we go.
Really...
Oh, that's good. There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's getting crazy busy in here, so we're just selling off the raffle tickets now, and we'll be doing it at the top of the hour.
I love it. And so, how many items did you get donated?
Oh my goodness. I really have to count them. Let me just flip it around.
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow.
So we have 2 different types of raffles. So our blue tickets are for the smaller items, and our black tickets are for the larger items that were donated. They're, cost more. So that's what we're doing.
That, and how smart is that? And so that is a tremendous amount of items, and you have a.
Oh, sorry, and we still have one more that's over here that Misty has also donated to. Is the $50 gift certificates here that actually go with the different types of T-shirts. So just for branding.
I love it.
Woo, and I just dropped them all. And then she has this one here, Crush the Country.
We have another donation. We are going to be dancing to the dance. Carol, you want to dance with me? So let's do this. We got a Danielle Delgado, $100. Thank you.
Woo! So like I said, it's getting really busy here. We got some good footage going on with the school here. They're videotaping all the tattoos. Sorry that you missed the deputy council, but he had to be in and out.
No
but
problem.
We did take a video of it on the camera for the school, so it will be, once we get the hard copy, we'll be putting it onto your website. So you'll hear the interview there. I'm trying to put it on my Facebook so everybody can see it there. Both me and Misty both had an interview with him.
Awesome. That is incredible. And that's like a deputy mayor kind of thing, right?
He's a deputy council mayor of Scarborough in Canada. So what he does is he does all events and stuff like that he puts on, takes care of our community, helps the young youth here, keeping them busy so that they're staying out of crime and stuff like that. So he's such an amazing man. I'm so glad to have him as my friend. Like I said, he's been my supporter. He's like my guardian angel. Every time I've been in a car accident, he's been there. I don't know why, but he's been there.
That's incredible. I know you've told me about that. It's like that is pretty incredible. That and you want those guardian angels. You want those people that are there for you. And so in fact, that's exactly what we're doing with Chemo Buddies for Life too. Is we are creating buddies that will be there for each other. We are having a community of people that are there for when you are facing, some people are facing the scariest word in their life, and that is cancer. And we are saying no more does cancer have the power that it once had. We are kicking it to the curb, and we are making a difference one person at a time. It is all about that one person. And we are doing it throughout the United States. We are going throughout the Northern American continent, and we are preparing to go global. And with your help, with your generous help, we are going to make it happen now. And so that is why we are raising funds on Giving Tuesday, and every single donation is truly, we are so deeply humbled and grateful, and that is why we are happy dancing.
Yes. Now, I mean, here's my story. It says I have never had cancer, but I have been around a lot of family members. I had my cousin who was 8 years old at the time, who had the rare cancer for children in the top of the spine by the brain. I did a fundraise for her. You know, it's just I'm here to support and come out and help and give all I can. My dad passed away 2 years ago to lung cancer. My aunt passed away to liver cancer a week before my father. So this is really dear and near to my heart. And this is the reason and the purpose why I put on this event here in Toronto. And in 2020, I'm just only going to make something bigger.
And and thank you for that, because it is your heart. And look what you were able to do this year. You and Misty have put together an incredible event. Look how fun it is. You've got it packed. You've got food. You've got amazing amount of raffle tickets. You have images that people obviously want, because they're lining up for them. And that is a tribute to what you are doing with Chemo Buddies for Life. And it's a tribute for your father to say, what? All is well. Full circle. And we are making a difference in this arena. We are changing the way cancer is done. And what a legacy. What a legacy for you to be sharing with us in regards to your father. And thank you, Carol, for that. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. I'm so grateful and so just overwhelmed with being a part of this team. It's been an amazing journey. Gonna miss the calls on Wednesday. Yes, definitely the fun and the action and just really grinding it and putting this all together and working as a team.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed
Well,
to
you
have
never
you in
know
my
what
life.
will end up happening. I was challenged, but I had last year I did 24 hours. This year, 36 hours. It was because of Jay Johnson. He challenged me to do 36. He just challenged me to do 48 this next year. So that's a 38-hour event for Chemo Buddies for Life, and to take it global, and actually to take it back to Vegas. So we've got some major work to do.
Well,
I'm in it. I'm all in it.
Well, we'll be taking it back to Toronto because as I was talking to the deputy mayor, he told me to keep in contact with him, and you never know what's going to happen in 2020.
I love it. I love it.
Nah, wink, wink. I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you imagine us having events in Toronto, Las Vegas, Australia, UK, all over the world, having Giving Tuesday events that are benefiting Chemo Buddies for Life, an organization that is changing the way that cancer is done by removing isolation. For those people that have been feeling afraid, that have been feeling hopeless, that have not been able to feel as though they are, that possibly they don't have any family, they're alone. And
Yeah.
where do they go? Yeah, Brooke, Viva Las Vegas, baby. Yes, absolutely.
Well, I have family in the UK too, so you just never know.
You just never know. Absolutely. And I'm going to put it out there for any of our team, any of our leadership team that's here with me right now. If you want to come on with us right now and do some happy dancing and talk about why you have been involved with Chemo Buddies for Life in this event, let me know and I'll send you over the link. Let's get you involved because this is a team effort. We want you guys here with us, right, Carol?
Absolutely. Let's
So,
go, team. Go,
yes,
team. Go,
yes,
team.
yes, we have an amazing team. We have a calling team that's there for those that are not the techies that want to make a call donation at 833. This is toll free 833 922 1669. That's 833-922-1669. Call them, or if you feel comfortable on the computer, on your phone with cb4l.org, cb4l.org, make your donation now. We're ready to do some more dancing. Like, yes, you want to come on, Chuck? Let me know. Say, yes, I'm there. And if you say, yes, I'm there, I'll send you over the link. Absolutely. We'd love to have you on and have you doing some happy dancing with us. And Brooke, if you're interested, and Noelle, if you want to have some fun and do some happy dancing, we are having a blast here today. And we have to go now a hour and let's see, hour and 25 minutes until this particular feed is done. Hour and 29 minutes, and we are we are making a difference. We are raising funds here on Giving Tuesday. It's a day where the Giving Fund matching dollar for dollar. If you donate at the page, and we are, every single dollar is going to make a difference. Every single dollar is going to touch a buddy. We will be able to have more buddies. We'll be able, yes, okay, no modern technology, no worries. Yes, you bent the phones. Well, thank you for calling in. Yes, like you who called in, because that's why we set it up. In fact, we actually said, Coach Chuck, we said if one person used the phone system, it was worth setting up a full team. And so thank you for using the phone system. I know that others have too, but I want it to be known that we do take it serious for that one, the one buddy, the one phone call, the one person that feels as though there's no one on their side right now and they're facing something that's so afraid and they don't know where to turn. We want them to turn to the buddies. We are building a network and we need your support. $1, $5, $5 million. I love that line, Jay. $1, $5, $5 million. Every single dollar counts.
Every dollar counts. Yes.
Every dollar counts, and we're not a respecter of dollars. Really seriously, everyone is equal in our eyes. It's just we will be able to affect more people with the more dollars that come in. That's why it's critically important right now for us to be doing this, for us to be out there saying, okay, we're kicking it to the curb. We're no more. We are taking the scary out of cancer, and we are saying the buddies are here. We are creating a community of people that are making a difference. And look at this community, and look at what we're doing. We have an event taking place in Toronto. We have an event taking place in Florida. We've had a gentleman poetry reader from Las Vegas. We had Dr. E.J. Johnson from Burbank, California. And we are all universally linked in because we have a common cause, and that is to see that no one faces cancer alone. Doesn't matter what type of treatment you decide to go for, as long as you believe. You need to believe, and then you need to believe that you believe that you believe. And then you need to reach out to us and we are raising the funds so that we can affect more people and get out there and be the resource that is needed and has been needed for a good long time. Okay, so let's see here. Send me the link. I will this be yeah, you can do it on your phone. Yes. Okay, so let me get you the link just one moment. And yes, okay, we've got Brooke and we've got Coach Chuck. So let me get you guys the links to come in and let's have some fun and be doing some more dancing. All right, so let's see here. Let's see, let me get this. Okay.
I'm just going to show you this lady's tattoo.
Okay, I can't see it quite yet. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not done.
No, I know. I just want to take a picture of it.
Okay.
Just to show her.
Okay, just one moment. Okay.
We're just putting it online.
Okay. All right, just one more second, and I will be right there.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Let me come back. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. That is incredible. Yes. Wow. So did she do this in regards to is this her personal or
Is there a purpose in why you did it?
Yeah.
She said yes.
Does she want to tell us?
My mom passed away.
Her mom passed away
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Complications from stage 4 lung cancer.
Complications of stage 4 cancer, lung cancer.
Lung cancer. You know what? Thank you for your generosity and coming in and getting this tattoo, and thank you for being here for the fundraiser. We do appreciate it, and let her know that she is a support buddy. Should she ever want to be a part of our community, she is welcome to be. That's what we are doing. That's what this is. So.
Absolutely. I have another gentleman here. I'm just going to take a picture, show you a picture
Okay.
of his tattoo. Me. We're just cleaning it up right now.
Hello, Brooke. We're waiting until we got a new tattoo being showed, and then you're going to be here to help us be spreading the word and doing some happy dancing, huh?
All right. Yeah, we can dance.
Yeah.
Jack left me some jokes too. So
I left you some jokes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Awesome.
And we are really going with now we have some really great and thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. You've done so much for this cause, and every single bit is so appreciated. And let's see if you have Coach Chuck. Nope. And the what we are doing right now is just letting people know. Yes, we are building this. It is a moment in time that is unlike any other because the momentum is here. Oh wow, look at that.
Wow.
That is incredible.
And do you have a story behind it?
My dad's in the battle right now.
So the reason this gentleman got his tattoo is his dad is in the battle of cancer right now.
Lost a lot of family members to it.
And he lost a lot of family members to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the cause.
I'm happy to wear it.
And let him know that he is a support buddy. You know, that should he want to be a support buddy, he definitely is. And we want people to be signing up for the buddies. We want support buddies and patient buddies because that's what we're building here. and everybody counts. Everybody counts. And there's, who hasn't been affected? I noticed that you were talking about your angels, Brooke, and
Yes.
honor your angels, and we give the
Yeah.
angel wings for that, and I love that image, and thank you for that.
Yeah. We all have we all have loved ones that are now angels that were affected by cancer too. So, and they are buddies for everyone. So it's it's just important if you know someone who's battling cancer, be a buddy. Just reach
Yes.
out and be their friend. It's
Yes.
the best thing that you can do for people is to support them and love them. So
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And Carol, what, you're ready to say something?
Yeah, so the 2 tattoos that I just showed you, they're going to go on the website and they're going to sign up as buddies.
Awesome.
Woohoo. Woohoo.
Yes.
And I have another gentleman in the back that I haven't been able to speak to yet because he's we got the camera crew in the middle here.
We're doing buddy dances and donation dances. Woohoo!
We need some music.
Oh, we had our music going here.
Oh, I like Brooke's music. It works.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. It was nice seeing the ocean with Steven. That was lovely. So
Absolutely. So
we have Lake Michigan here in Chicago, but it's kind of at the point, it's not frozen yet, but the waves are, it's kind of cool at this time of year because the waves off of Lake Michigan are huge. They're just, whoosh, they crash so it's kind of ocean-like, but it's incredibly cold.
Yeah.
We have what you call the Polar Bear Club here in Chicago. And on New Year's Day, the various members of different organizations, in exchange for donations to their favorite charity, will plunge into Lake Michigan. And
I think I've seen that on the news before. And they're like in Speedos and little hats or something, right?
Right? So maybe we should do a plunge for Chemo Buddy.
Yeah, hey, there's got to be some of our buddies interested in that. Absolutely.
So we could rally some Chicago buddies and do the polar plunge. So.
I love it. I love it.
I think I have, wait, let's see here. Where's my polar bear joke? Oh, here we go. Here's Jack's joke. All right. What's a polar bear's favorite day of the year?
I don't know.
It's birthday.
Oh, that's good. A daily dose of laughter. Have you had yours today? Jack.
Yes.
And I love it. And for those people that don't feel comfortable and going onto the website and donating, we have the donate toll-free number at 833-922-1669. That's 833-922-1669. And then for those that do feel comfortable in the techie world, we have the site that you can donate at cb4l.org. That's cb4l.
How L there.
L.org. There we go.
I'm trying to remember his sign language, right? So.
This
is so exciting. You're international. How about that? We have Canada, Chicago, and LA represented right here.
Absolutely. So, in Christopher Kaysen, we love it.
Woohoo.
We'll dance again. Woohoo! Christopher Kaysen. And, I love the art that he and Clinton Worthington did last night that we shared. And then your donation. Thank you for it, Brooke. Woo-hoo! And then they're saying, thank you for Jack.
Aww.
Okay, thank you, Jack, for the joke. Any dose of laughter. We love it.
I know. I'm sure, yes. He's at his dad's. I'm sure he would love to be here, but
I bet he would, because this is fun stuff. Because
It is.
we're actually, we're in the home stretch. We're almost to the 2 o'clock hour my time, which then this goes to the 3 o'clock hour my time. So we've got an hour and 12 minutes still to go, and that will be the 4 hour event. I mean, we are just plowing through to the very end, and then we have a lineup from there that we've got Swampy and David Jones, who is you got Swampy on the East Coast, and you've got David Jones on the West Coast, and it will be healing through nature. And then we have Ruth Mellor, who is healing through animals. Then we will be going into the 5 o'clock hour, my time, where we have Jeff Steinberg, the masterpiece in progress, and he has some beautiful produced a video that he's going to be live with me, and then we're going to be showing some newly produced video that he has done with his orchestra, and all of his team. So we get to show that, and then at 6 o'clock, we're going to be visiting with Skip Thomas and MJ's Raven. And love the two of them. They did an amazing job with our video. And then we go for a little bit of a respite at 7 with Noel Agapi. And then we go into the real evening hours and going into the finale. And we're going to be in Chicago at the Comedy Club at Angels, and then we will be going to Las Vegas to a song competition that is being put on, and then 2 hours with Jason Cisneros and Todd Special, our coach, Todd Brooks,
Right.
and that is going to be. Hold on to your shorts. Hold on to your seat. Hold on to your hat. Hold on to your dog and cat. I mean, seriously. It is
All right,
going.
Tamara.
Yes.
I'm gonna love and leave you because I gotta go into an interview with somebody being tattooed. I gotta go talk about the event and stuff like that. So I'm gonna love and leave you guys, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, let us know when you're doing the raffle. Okay.
Absolutely. Okay.
Bye, Carol. Okay, we've got, and then we're going to put Steven up. Steven's here.
Oh, Steven.
I'm back.
Hi, Steven.
Hello.
Barbecue going.
I do. I got the barbecue going. I can't decide which way to. There we go. So it's getting rolling. We're working on cooking some hot dogs, but I just tell you what, this cold weather is just keeping people away. I don't know what it is, but
you know what?
they're missing out.
Well,
you know what? Just put it out there that they're going to come, because they will. Just put it out there that they're going to come.
Excellent. They are coming.
Build
it and they will come. We've got tons of food here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all this food over here. I mean, come on now.
Right.
Yes,
We got drinks, we got stuff. Now, what I want to do is something special if you want. My father's been here helping me. I'm so grateful for his help. Yeah, we got kids over here. I've got a lavalier mic here. Dad, why don't you come on over here, and I want my dad to share if you don't mind. Let's just put this on you. And I don't know if we're going to have any feedback come on in here. Awesome. This is my dad.
Hi, folks.
Hi. Hello. And what's your dad's name?
His name's Jerry Smith. And so, yeah, I got a lavalier mic on him. Hopefully we're not going to have some issues with the sound. But nonetheless, I wanted to introduce my father. This is the man that taught me the things that I know and has made me realize how grateful I am to have a father like this. But I'll tell you what, I told you earlier that I've been touched by cancer. My grandparents, aunts and uncles, well, the uncles were his brothers. The grandpa was his dad. And so I wanted you to share, I know you've been through some experiences firsthand with cancer.
Yeah.
Maybe you might just share with us about how that was for you. What did you feel, say initially when you found that out? Just share with us your experience.
Well, I had some testing done in which they detected some blood in in the fecal test, and that led to a colonoscopy, which then led to the diagnosis of colon cancer
for him.
So I had colon cancer diagnosed in June of 2001, and that was traumatic. I mean, anytime that anybody gets told that they've got cancer, it's a concern, a real concern. So the good part, though, the Lord being on my side in this matter, was that it was very early diagnosis of, I think it was, what do they call it, like phase 1 of cancer. So
Stage 1, yeah. Stage 1.
was into surgery in July, and they did a full resection on my colon, and that was scary, definitely very scary. And the result was that early stage 1 cancer did not require any post surgical treatment. So I was able to avoid the chemo and radiation and all the other things. So I was very blessed that that occurred. And so that's been kind of my go around with cancer. I've had skin cancers and other things like that, but my siblings, my brothers, I have 2 of them, 3 of them actually, that have died, all related to cancer. So, very cognizant of the results of people having cancer, and several of them went through chemo, and I do know that it was a traumatic time in their life.
And he just recently came back actually from Arizona because my uncle Rusty, his brother Rusty, just recently passed on pancreatic cancer. And so my dad stepped up and got on a plane, went out there and saw Rusty before he passed. I'm just very proud of my father. We've got cancer in the family, but through strength and through just loving each other and trying to help each other through these times, that's the beauty of it, So I'm blessed that my father is here with me. I really am.
Yes.
So very, very super blessed that God kept him here with us. And I'm really proud to introduce him to everybody. He has been there for me, and even in the tough times for myself. Because I did some stuff in the past that didn't make me really proud of him. But nonetheless, I'm just grateful that he's here with us and that he was able to come and share with us this afternoon here his personal story of dealing with cancer, and then how he's been a buddy as well.
Thanks, folks. Really appreciated the opportunity to chat for a minute, and really appreciate everything that you're doing for
thank you.
cancer
Thank
patients.
you for your support.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for your support. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you, Daddy. We appreciate that.
Yep.
So it's just really
powerful.
Cancer has touched my life very closely, and so that's why I feel that it's so important to be supporting Chemo Buddies for Life, and knowing that it's such a dynamic concept. And Tamara, you being a survivor yourself as well, that you decided to do something so dynamic as to step out of a comfort zone, so to say, and go after something that it just scares the death out of so many people, but you're trying to make it so that it's easier on people. And I'm just really so blessed that I know you, that we're getting to know each other better, that I took the step forward to do something about it, to show up here. It doesn't make a difference, whether a lot of people stayed in today or not. You can still, if you're sitting at home, you can still help us by going to the website, Chemo Buddies for Life, cb4l.org, and donate so that other people can be touched, because it's a tough situation, and we need people that are willing to step up and make a difference in somebody's life. We can be the light in the darkness for people, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And thank you. And tell your father thank you again for coming and supporting I know he's there to support you in this barbecue and in this event, and then to come on live. That's amazing. I am so grateful that you had him tell his story and you helped to share that with all of us, because that is what this is all about too. And so many of the segments that we've had over the last 24 hours in particular, we've talked about generational cancer. We've talked about how everything from, a variety of different things, but it's happening so much, and we can start changing the dynamics of this. We can start turning this around, and it's as simple as one buddy at a time.
It is. See, this is what we have to think about right here. These kids right here.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with hearing them in the background. You know why? Because that's life. That is life. They're out there, they're enjoying their life. That is our generation. Those are our generations to come. And we are changing the dynamic of it now so that when they are our age, it's going to be a different deal. It will be completely different. And that joy you hear happening right now is just going to continue in their lives. And that's what we want. That's it. And so, like earlier, the do-it-yourself person had dogs in the background. I'm like, that's great. We love animals because again, it is life, and we're about life, and we're about helping each other to get through some of the most difficult times, one person at a time. And it takes those funds to be able to make a difference. And we have, in fact, we have Ruth that has joined us. And, thank you for joining us right now, because Ruth is out of Utah. I don't know if many of you were able to catch some of the segments that we did in the middle of the night last night that were pretty impactful and pretty incredible. And what Ruth is doing is that she actually heals through animals. She's an oracle that is able to read with her animals, like blockages and different things that are happening. She has a ranch in the Utah area that's on sacred ground, right? Isn't it like in a sacred situation? And horses and snakes and all sorts of really cool things. And you're talking Stephen's language, because Stephen is about healing through nature. That is one of his real big platforms. And so thank you for being with us. Now, one requirement: we are doing happy dances for every donation that comes in. Okay, so get your on. Guys, we're slowing down. We need to get this momentum going back.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere, but I got to do this really quick because there's so much energy. It's drained a bit of the battery on this phone, so I got to plug this in really quick. Let me do that. All right.
I'm gonna take you down from the line right now, and we'll hold a spot for you.
That sounds great.
There you go. So we've been getting a lot of momentum started, and we want to continue that. And so what we are doing right now is we're letting people know they can go to our website, they can go to the phones, and every single donation counts. So cb4l.org, cb4l.org, because one person feeling alone and isolated is way too many people. Way too many people. We don't need that to be happening any longer because of the programs that we've got. And we've got a toll-free number that actually is being used. Calling team, thank you very much for being there. It's 833-922-1669. That's 833-922-1669. Ruth, I want you to meet Brooke. Brooke is, she was my teammate on the Next Impactor. And she also is the graphic artist that was in charge of all of our graphics that we've been using. Our logo, all of the posts, all of
nice. I've loved them.
Yeah, so you know that is that is Brooke's. That's her genius, and that is what. And I have to say, Brooke, you have the best patience level that I know, because I would be like, okay, now I kind of need this and that, because I had so many people coming to me, and I would come to you, and you were like, okay, let's do it, and you did, let's do it, and then and then when the branding team said, we need your uniform, and you got to redo them all.
Oh,
you were like, okay, we'll do it. You did.
Well,
you did.
that's you know what, it's just my gift to you, Tamara, because I know this is important for everyone. So everyone can do their part. This is just what I wanted to do. Is my talent is in art and humor and music and you know and healing too, actually. But
yes, of course.
About that. Yeah. You know, and thank you, Brooke. Thank you, because you know how much that means to me. You know.
Right. I know. And Tamara, we love you. So that's
yes.
It's from the heart. So I do this for you and everyone that has family that's dealt with cancer. So it's important to support people and heal people.
Right.
So do what you can. Share this out, people. Challenge your family members.
Exactly.
To donate $1. See, I donated today. It's Giving Tuesday. Have you
Woo!
donated? So, right?
Absolutely.
It's really easy. Go online. You know, you can donate whatever you want. So
did you go online to cb4l.org, and it was easy, right?
It was easy. You can even do something in memory or in honor of a loved one to show.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you can bring that piece into it too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
absolutely
special. Very special, you know. So, and you know what? Tamara has an online shop too, where you can buy all kinds of cool Give-A-Thon, the Give-A-Thon mug.
Yes, we still need to talk sometime.
Right?
Wink. Okay, right.
So I know wink, but she hasn't. Yeah, you have like an online shop too, full of really
we do.
cool
We
gifts.
do. Yes, we do. And you know what? I would love to do this. I'm going to throw out a challenge to those that are involved in art, that we would love to be able to feature some new images in the Chemo Buddy for Life store, because all proceeds go to Chemo Buddies for Life. We don't take anything. It just, the cost of the store is all that's taken out. Other than that, everything goes into the nonprofit. Every single penny to benefit the buddies. And we would love to have some new images in there that are really kind of fun and cool. Oh, and Christopher actually got himself a mug. Good for you. You know, and that's a donation, really. You put that in there. Yeah, there you go.
The happy dance, happy dance.
Yes, because you know, and what I would love to start seeing is, I'd love to have some kind of a contest that we would have 1, 2, 3 images picked, and we will tell the story of the artist that is chosen, their story, why is it, and feature it in our blog, feature it on the store too, where it will be, you know, image by, it will be a donation, of course. However, we would love to be able to feature some artists. In fact, on your images, Brooke, I want to go in there and actually put in your information, that they are your, you know, that you're the one that did these, and your name and everything, because you know, I believe that when we are serving, there's nothing wrong with people knowing. I mean, you know, my grandmother would have argued with me. She did. You know, but I kind of was raised in the thought that, because she was the old school, and you know, let me just get in. Let me share an image, kind of like, okay, so pretend like this is an envelope. Okay, this is an envelope, a thank you note. Let's just say. What my grandmother used to do is she would read it, then she would tear it, and then she would put it somewhere special, but it was torn. And you know why? Because her thought was that it was between the writer and her, and then that way it remained a special gift, that the writer would be able to still be blessed from that special note that was given. And I thought, that's a really great idea. That's wonderful, and I love it. However, then when
That's
I started,
interesting.
yeah, and that was the way she was raised, and it's a silent act of kindness is what it was. Silent act of kindness. And so then when I started Chemo Buddies, it's like, okay, the buddies were starting to get a little down on me, and I'm like, we're not going there. And there's too many good, because it was like, oh, the bad news that's out there and everything. No, there's a lot of good stuff going on. That's when I started Service Heroes Club. It was like, we're going to start highlighting from the top of the rooftop that people are doing good stuff. And it's not to have them have a bloated head. No, what it is to show that there is good happening out there in the world, because there truly is. Right?
Exactly. And that helps raise everybody's spirits and the possibilities that it awakens after that. Like, oh my goodness, those are the possibilities. That's what's happening. Those are the people that are wanting to support me in this. Wow.
And so, yes. Okay. So if you're supporting Ruth in this, go to cb4l.org and
everybody.
Yes, because we, every single dollar, every single $5, every single $5 million, as Jaye was saying all afternoon, will be used for the community, for those people that need them. This is not a bloated nonprofit. This is a nonprofit that is actually doing work. And we have Coach Chuck.
Ooh.
I'll show you my baby. But she's the one that did all this. She's the one that did this for me. She's not feeling well today, so But and I didn't mean to interrupt anything. So whatever was saying, because of my modern technologies, I'm modern tech stupid. Okay.
You're not alone in that.
and it's all good because I'm soon to be 64 and I could give a rat's. On the island, I'm a tutu man. I'm a great grandfather, so I got some clout. And hey, Tamara, I got to tell you, man, I got to tell you for real. Every single day, when you said today, I love all of you, okay? But Tamara, you and I have some seniority here, okay?
Good.
And we were connected for a reason. I believe this. You like me? You like my shirt?
I love it.
And when, I don't know if you caught this or not, but when you said that your 5-year is December the 10th.
December the 10th, yeah.
Guess what? Guess who turns 64 on December the 10th?
Your baby?
You!
Wow!
Chicken skin, girl. This thing is meant to happen.
Yes. Absolutely.
And man, just talking right. Look, I might look tough. Lauren's scared of me, but when that heart flutters, and this thing that you're doing right now, all of you, is causing my heart to flutter. And when that happens, I don't care. So you men out there, if you're getting a chicken skin from this and you're fluttering, for every teardrop, drop $1.
Yes.
Because it's touching you.
That's right. And you know this as well as anybody, Coach, how important the buddies are, how important it is to have that support, how important it is to have community and feel like you're going home, you have a family, that you are not alone. And that is what we are doing it. And now we are taking it on steroids. You think about the fact that we've got the volunteer dream team that we've got. We've got the coaches that are outrageously amazing. And we are poised now with the tech team that we have and our graphic team and branding team.
Yeah.
We are poised to go.
I got to tell you that you know that I kept putting up that number, and I did that because thank you, Aaron. Behind the scenes helped me, and then my baby jumped on to get me on so that I could have this conversation because I am again computer stupid. So for all these people out there like me that you know had to go through what I went through to get here, then we can't do all this punch this and this old-fashioned way. Give it the phone call. And I got to tell you, your phone lines, you're building steam, girl. This thing is building steam because it was hard. It took me a while. There it goes again. It took me a while to because the lady was, I think the computers are like sizzling. That's good news. So next year when you're doing your 48, and I saw that coffee cup you got, you can do it, girl. Now we know how you get going, okay? But next year that's something that you can work on. I'm telling you, Brooke, she showed that earlier, and I went, okay, so you know we all have had this thing when we were at the next Impactor, right? How does she do it? She kills the Energizer Bunny? She has put the Energizing Bunny to bed many times. Now the truth is out. We know why. Look at she's full of caffeine.
That's for later tonight.
Yeah, but she looks bright because it's her love cause. So she's got that energy too, and that vibrant brightness along with it because of the passion that she's loving, and it just brings us all in.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And Coach, you know, thank you for coming on. Thank you for thank you for talking about the phone, because I want to give Tony a shout out on that. Tony and Tamara Lanant, because Tony this is his software, and Tamara has been training, and Barbara and the calling team, Barbara Beckley. We've got a whole team of people that made that phone number work. I tried it last year. I had a phone number I paid for. It went nowhere because the attempt was there. And so when this all started, I started working with Tony. I'm like, Tony, I got to make this happen this year, because last year it didn't, and I know we need to make it happen. And the fact that you shared that you used it,
No. And it's only going to get better. Yeah. This is why the universe, okay, or whoever we like to call the power, because there is a power. We all can relate to that, okay? So when the power has made a decision that all of the things are going to come together in a flow, and it might take a while because we've all been on our own journeys. And because of that, when it starts happening, it's because it's meant to happen. Yes. And this is now going to, you didn't win for nothing. All that didn't come down for nothing. It all came because you had a cause and a purpose, and you're making it happen, girl. I am so proud of you. Because we as Brooke, we as the ones that wanted to be in your seat, because that's why we did it, now can see what it takes to do what you're doing now, and without a doubt, you are the champion, girl. You There I go,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
You are the champion.
Dollars are flowing to the donation.
I know.
So let's start counting the dollars. Let's start counting.
All the heart flutters,
Right.
those are dollars. All of the cheers, we're at
Right.
passion.
Yes,
Hey,
and
Lauren.
We
Hey,
are.
Lauren. Hi.
Because if you can't feel this, you're not existing.
Right.
I'm serious. I've followed you several hours now. My baby's not feeling well, and I'm trying to sort of keep an eye on her here and there. She's making her own lunch right now, but I've been following, and I see the steam. Lauren and I talked about this morning. I'm watching the steamroller effect, and me being a coach. Girl, you're getting ready to score.
Yeah.
Is now building, and that's what the idea of this was. And you know, we talked about this. Ruth was in on the phone calls with when we were looking at the placement of everything, and it was a matter of, okay, now we want to be able to do this, bring them through the evening with some good information, and that the buddies will then feel like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can make it through another day. I can, because we talk about getting through. We don't just talk about it. We are providing actual information. We are providing actual education and actual science. And there was some amazing, segments. And then we go into the, touchy-feely hobbies and fun, for the morning, and, raise the vibration, start that. I thought it was really interesting, the camera with the lights and the, aura and everything like this. And then we start in, and then we go into the segments. The segments are bringing the energy up. Bring in first the gentleman poet that kicks it off with his, magic and his smooth jazz, way of doing things. He's a crowd favorite in my community. They love him. In fact, he was called by one of my ambassadors to come, even though he's one of my very best friends. It's like, okay, he's coming. I'm like, okay, yeah, he's in. And I'm like, when? And she's like, yeah, I'm making it happen. I'm like, okay, cool. And so then Jaye, and that was no accident. Jaye's energy was placed very specifically. So now we need to keep it going. We need to keep the phone number in front of people. We need to keep the email address, the website in front of people, and and that's why the dancing and the recurring teammates
and we, meaning not you, but everybody that comes on like this, means to continue to say Barbara, Caroline, Aaron, Stephen, blah blah. I can't mention all of them because there are so many that if we don't continue to send them the love, we don't send them the aloha, they might walk out, and we still got hours to go. Hello.
Yeah, no, we're sending the love. We've got, Erin's here. She's doing amazing stuff. We've got Lauren Harris has shown up. Thank you, Lauren. And you know what?
Yay.
We are mentioning Giving Tuesday every 5 minutes, right, guys? Yeah.
Yes. Every 5 minutes.
Yep, every 5 minutes. But what we're doing is we are talking about why we are asking for donations and what are the delivery methods in which we are receiving them. We are receiving them through toll-free numbers and through our website. And we're going to be showing that through the rest of this evening. So there's that toll-free number. You like right?
I kept put the number in. Put the number in. Why? Because you got people out there like computer stupid like me, and they just pick up the phone and donate, and it works.
Okay, I gotta see what this one's all about. Okay, Skip Thomas is saying breaking. Skip has been abducted by aliens. Return him without donations. We need him back.
You can't send me the link to come on before I vanish. We need Skip. We need Skip.
Okay, so we need donations for Skip to come back. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I've also enjoyed seeing the donations from the participants in the showcase. So not only are you donating to the cause and helping the buddies and the support system in this, But there's some goodies for you on the other side of this too, that when you're willing to, that exchange, right? Other types of exchange. And so there's some fun stuff that people are donating from the segments to help amplify the give back that is coming through donations of the money too. So
So and I'm sure Aaron is on top of that, because we had the different ones. We had the wig, the spirit wig.
Yes.
That was fun. That was a fun segment.
That was fun. You were so cute, changing all of your wigs. I loved it. I wish I had my wig, like some of my wigs available. Mine are just for costumes for sure. But
I got to tell you, that's cool, because my Pawana has I think 5 daughters, right? And herself and me one night. This was years back. This is when a few years back, and it was one of those moments that we know we want to, that's a chemo buddy. So she had gotten like 5 different wigs from the American Cancer Society, and we played musical wigs. And I think I looked better when I had the Tamara look. The long hair didn't fit me. So yes, the wigs, and you know what? Let's keep sharing this love, because as I was thinking when you said it's getting later, people are getting off right about now in a lot of places in this world. More so the East Coast. I'm still on the West Coast, right? And they're going to go to the pubs, and people are going to be talking. You know what? Instead of buying beer,
help a buddy. Help a buddy.
Right.
Donate.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go cold turkey.
Right. Exactly. And
and receive the love.
Funny.
No, I am. I'm going to be able to. I'm a cut off. But look, I'm honored.
Well,
I'm honored in the sense that I have been blessed over the last little over a year now that I got acquainted with Lauren, and I met you in San Diego, Tamara, and I met you, Brooke, in Chicago, and not just Chicago, in where we did the Thriving Athletes, and there's a reason for it. I want people to know this. There's a reason why we connect in this world, because there's a purpose behind it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're connecting today for the simple reason is we need for you to help us share that aloha by giving to this cause and spreading the love, because that's what makes this world go round every day. I love you, man.
I love you too.
Love you too.
Love you.
Yes.
How the hell do I get out of here? How do I get out of here?
You're stuck. Your love is stuck here with us. It's funny. I'm a younger generation. Well, I don't know how much younger I am, but I also enjoy the phone. That's how I work too. So I totally get what he's saying. If it was me, I would, there you go. That would be me. I would be calling the phone.
92-1669. Yes.
So all of the different ways I love that you've made this so easy for people. Easy to watch, easy to play in, easy to express, easy to donate, easy to just be part of it. And I know that's because of all of the team you've got going on in the background.
Yeah, and Brooke would be able to say, yes, that's true, right?
That's true. Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Sure. Shout out to Chris. Yeah, shout out to Christy and Tony and Aaron, who have been like your steel framework for this. I know as a designer what it takes to get websites up and running, and especially events like this. And they've worked really hard, and it's all volunteer, and it's how passionate people feel about Chemo Buddies for Life. So it's all you, Tamara. So the Next Impactor has brought you all your buddies to help support you, so you can make this fly, go global, go bigger.
Exactly. And amazing volunteers, absolutely. And I want to shout out to Christy, because Tony, we shouted out because yes, he has proprietary software for the phones and everything, but Christy has been working tirelessly on our website and help to make that happen. And that is absolutely, and there she is, you know, and
oh, I love that woman. I know her personally.
Yeah, and she's
So
incredible. She has done so much to help us. And so, you know, I want to thank everybody for that and keep the donations coming, guys. We have slowed down and we don't want to. Come on, we're ready to dance some more.
Oh yes.
Have a few more hours to go. What time is it right now? We've got a half an hour to go in this segment. And we've got Stephen ready to come up to the line. Yes, Stephen.
Hello.
Hello. So
Thank you.
Yes.
And see,
I think I need to get going.
okay, well, thank you, Brooke.
Anyways, thanks.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Brooke.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. See you soon.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you for the donation.
That's so awesome.
You're in a new place. That's a beautiful scenery back there.
Isn't this nice? I got the sunset going down behind me. You know,
beautiful.
hopefully you can see that.
I love it.
Hey there.
Yeah, this is a wonderful place here.
Jason is here, and Christopher is coming from Cambodia.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, he's currently in Cambodia.
Yep, just sitting by the pool here.
Yeah, and we've got Carol in Canada. We've got Ruth in Utah. We've got Stephen in Florida. We've got an international crowd going on here.
Yeah. Am I the
That's
only
the way
one
I
that
like
has snow on the ground in my place? Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
I was like, I like seeing this green right now. We got white everywhere.
Oh, I love white. That's pretty good stuff. You know,
Well, I've got a fundraiser. I have a fundraiser going.
Woo!
We're trying to raise money.
Yes.
For Chemo Buddies for Life. So go to that website right now. It's on the screen. You can see that, cb4l.org.
Yes.
Because we need donations so that we can reach out and you can touch somebody when you do that. Every time you donate even $1,
Charles.
$5, $10, we're looking for a lot more than that right here. But you know what? Well, anything makes a difference, and we can shed some light in somebody's life. That's what it's all about.
Well, I have personal friends who I know have donated $100 and more, and they feel very, very good about it.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so we're gonna do the dance.
So happy dance from Utah. Yeah.
So
So
Tamara, we're going to
right.
be doing the raffle now.
Okay, you're going to be doing the raffle, and we've got Christopher here with us, and that's appropriate because you're usually around when there's a raffle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on time then.
So I'm going to be flipping my camera. We're going to be
Draws of luck here.
drawing the tickets out of the bag.
Okay, all right.
Where's the drum roll, Tamara?
There we go. There we go.
All right.
Ready.
So just to let you know, this is a kitchen package right here. We're going to give the cake shaped like a shoe.
Oh, cute.
Oh.
The cake lifter. We got some shoes on, so just see if you can see it. It might glare.
Cute.
Yeah.
So they go on wine bottles or wine glasses. So that's going to go with the wine, the 2 bottles of wine. And then we got the Santa corkscrew that goes into the bottle.
There you go.
So that's one package that we're giving away. So we're going to be drawing some names. So,
sorry, Mikey, you got your mom.
So the first one is the kitchen. We're going to do the wine and the cake lifter and that. That's all as one.
We have to remember that everybody is a winner here.
Absolutely.
Everybody.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So we got the winner.
The anticipation's killing me.
Voodoo.
It's not not really killing me. I was dying already, remember? I'm enjoying every minute of it, I'll tell you that much.
Did she announce it?
I don't know. I don't know.
We can't hear you very good.
It's crazy busy.
Christopher.
So it's loud.
I don't.
Gotta say hi to Christopher over there.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
This is
Now we can.
truly
Now we can hear you.
worldwide.
All right. So the winner of the bottle of wine and
I
the
still can.
cake lifter is Carl, and he is not here at the moment.
Okay.
Carl.
So the
Carl.
Congratulations.
Go Carl.
So the next one is Susie Shear's Hair Salon. So it's a little care package here. I can show you. And it also gives a haircut.
Ah.
So what's her
There
name?
we go. That got some people going.
Steven?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, we can get Steven on here.
Thank you.
Woo, Steven!
So he's the winner.
Good job.
Awesome.
So the next thing up is from my friend's restaurant. It's 2 gift certificates for $25 each.
Nice.
Where's Steven? Oh, winner is Steven again.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Woo.
Steven's a good name. It is.
There you go.
I like
So
it.
That's good.
Well, it depends on how he spells it now.
I
think I'm
one that
again-
with a PH,
sound.
right?
So again, we got 2 gift certificates again for my friend's restaurant, $25 each.
Nice.
And we're going to find out who the winner is.
Okay.
The winner is Carl. The winner is Carl, and he is not here.
Carl. Congratulations, Carl.
So next up, do you want to do this one? So the next up is the lovely red purse from all the way from Italy.
Ooh.
That is nice.
Oh, we like the music.
Who? Who?
Nice.
What's your name? Your name?
My name's Jackie.
And Jackie is the winner of the red purse.
Woo, Jackie!
Congratulations, Jackie. Awesome. Very good.
So next is the candle holder, Christmas candle holder.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's Carl again.
Woo! Carl!
You got some big winners
Quite
up there, I tell you
a
what.
few tickets. Yeah. Love it. Thank you for the support.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one is the Winter Wonder Tea Light Display.
He doesn't like candles, right?
Yes, it holds the tea light candles.
Nice.
Nice.
I like
It's
candles.
Steven!
Thank you.
Oh, you win.
Oh, not me.
Wait a minute.
Perfect.
Winner.
Steven is making out tonight.
Yeah.
Got the girls who get the tea party
So the next gift is the $100 package of New Skin.
And Steven.
Oh, and it's Steven again.
Oh, he's gonna be all dialed up. New haircut.
How many tickets did you buy?
It's his lucky day.
Skincare.
Thank you very much.
Dinner. Candles.
He's gonna have some nice skin.
He's
And a
gonna,
tattoo to go with it.
Yeah.
So the next gift is the Royal Dalton heart-shaped plate.
Nice.
Yes, Royal Dalton's nice stuff.
And the winner is Jess.
Woo!
And there's this Jess.
Aw, thank you.
So we have a $25 gift card for Food Basics. And we also have the McDonald's gift card for $15. So if you're hungry, you gotta have a lunch.
And it's Steve.
And it's mine!
All right. Great.
It doesn't matter. She just put the names on it.
Thank you. God.
So we have another Christmas candle, sort of nice and glittery. And we're going to put a $25 Farmer Save gift card with it.
All right. People donate these things?
And it's Carl. And it's Carl.
Oh, Carl, congratulations.
This guy's really rocking in there.
I mean, I might enjoy being in Siesta Key, but I should have been in Toronto today.
Yeah.
So our next thing coming up is a 2-set Crystal Hurricanes 24 fine lead crystal vases.
Fancy.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is nice. Yes.
And the winner was James.
And the winner is James.
Hooray, James. Good for you.
Beautiful. Yeah, they're 24 karat crystal.
I know where they're going.
And then we got a basket which has got some salt bombs, bath accessories and stuff in it that are all handmade by a company upstairs called Sweet Pea.
Nice.
That's Sweet Pea.
And the winner is Jess.
Yes.
Thank
Very
you very much. Thank you.
And that's Carl's over there, right?
Okay. So now we're doing punk ads.
We're doing your shirt.
And a gift card.
Okay. So
You
now
have
it's
a
coming
bunch
from
of
Punk
stuff.
Ass. They are donating $50 gift cards and a t-shirt.
Nice.
Nice memorabilia there.
And it's Mike! Woo!
Hooray, congratulations, Mike.
So if you don't have a tattoo, guess what? Put that $50 gift card against a tattoo for Chemo Buddies.
There we go.
Okay,
Very
so
cool.
we have another t-shirt and a $50 gift card, again from Punk Ass. You can have this one. On the back of the shirt, it says, of course it blank hurts. Who? What's his name?
Justin.
And Justin just won it.
Justin. Very good.
And our last and final raffle, it's another $50 gift card and a t-shirt from Punk Ass. And the winner is Jess.
Oh, boy. Boy, they're just taking it home tonight. They are.
They are. Wow,
Hell
that
yeah.
was amazing, Carol. What a successful raffle.
Wow, yeah.
Thank everybody for donating towards the raffle. and it's all going to a great cause. It's going to cb4l.org. If anybody here would like to be a buddy, please go to the website, sign up as a buddy, go support somebody. You know, we always need somebody that, you know, that's going through something hard.
I'm having a hard time hearing.
Yeah, she went a little light, but you can hear a little bit. She was just telling everybody,
Yes,
good
thank
job,
you.
Carol.
Yes, congratulations,
Good job.
boy. That was a lot of great stuff, Carol. You did such a great job up there. I tell you what.
Good
I
job.
learned something today.
Only the beginning. That's right. That's right.
I'm going to tell you what's next for
Exactly.
2020, guys, but it's only the beginning.
Yay.
Very
Taking
cool.
cameras, wink, wink.
Yeah, wait. There you go. There you go. And Christopher does that every once in a while too. Wink, wink. There you go.
Done what? Christopher, what?
Wink, wink. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
He's making me think of how I used to start a lot of my videos, and I'd be right in the dark and start the video in the morning. It's like, yeah, I'm here. You can see me.
Well, it's about. It's actually 5:43. It's actually 5:43 a.m. here, so.
What time is it?
5:43.
5:43 a.m.
A.m. p.m.
Yep. A.m.
Wow.
Oh no, it's tomorrow.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
it's
a day
really
ahead of
today.
you. I'm in the future.
Over there.
I'm speaking
Yeah, you're
from the
in
future.
the future. Back to the future.
Just like Coach Vicky.
Exactly. Back to the future. Perfect.
Yeah. Just like Coach Vicky. She was on last night.
Yep.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, it's
We
really
can
good to
all- we
see
can
you,
hear you very
Christopher.
well.
Tell you what, this is so awesome. That's what I love about technology. Is that we have now. You're still in Cambodia, there, Christopher? Correct?
Yep. Still in Cambodia until.
So he's in
Sunday,
Cambodia.
I believe.
I'm in Southwest Florida. We got Carol up in Toronto, and we got Tamara out there in California.
Yep.
And we're all having fun.
Here we are.
Hope
Absolutely.
everybody else is having fun. They're having a good day as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
about to have a bit of a snack since I'm a little bit hungry. So, what better way than, trying out the region-specific Pringles.
Pringles!
What kind
Salt
of
and seaweed. It's
those?
a salt and seaweed.
Salt and seaweed.
Don't have that here.
Okay, guys.
Chips are actually a little bit smaller than in America, but everything's bigger in America. So.
No, everything's bigger in Texas.
There you go.
I live in
It's actually not that bad.
It's true.
Carol?
I'm just going to say that I'm signing off. It's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible day. And I'm going to love and leave you guys. And I will give you the tally of what's happened with the event.
Yes, and we'll be able to put it into the site as soon as you do. We'll put it on as a offline donation, and so we can put it into the line. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Awesome job.
Thank you so very much, Carol.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Bye. So
Awesome.
we're rounding about to the 3 o'clock hour. Oh, we've got Ruth is back. Hello, and so
Hey there.
I got excited and pushed some buttons and it kicked me off.
No worries.
The other side of technology, it's a really great thing, but these smartphones, you touch them, it does something. Didn't mean that's what we meant to have happen.
I'm all, yay! And then click, I was off.
We just finished the event up in Toronto, and I mean they had a full house of people that were there for the tattoos. They had people waiting to get in. They had a full raffle going on, and now everything's been distributed, and they are ending here soon. I would say that was pretty successful, pretty exciting, and thank you to Misty Blue, and thank you to Carol Brown for making it happen and taking a stand and saying, yes, we are in Toronto. Yes, we are in Canada. Yes, we are now global. So that was huge. And so now we are They're enjoying the beauty of Florida, enjoying the beauty of Cambodia, and enjoying the beautiful Ruth V. Mellor, and we're about to end the 3 o'clock hour. And I want to throw it out there because, and let's see what we've got to do. Are we doing any more happy dancing here? We've been doing, thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. We've been doing fun, happy dancing because we've been getting some donations in, and we want to continue. We've got 10 minutes, 12 minutes left to go. And let's do this. We are raising funds for a nonprofit that is making a difference. We are changing what cancer is done. No one needs to face it alone. And yet we need to be able to make this happen and fund this. And so $1, $5, $5 million. I love that line.
Yes.
And let's make
the cost of a
happen.
pricey Starbucks coffee. Come on.
Exactly.
That was brought to our attention earlier there. That's very
right
on there.
Oh, yeah, there's a cup, huh?
Yes.
I could use that cup right now, but oh well. The fundraiser comes first.
Yep. And that they can make their own coffee and the at home and have as much as they want, and then that way they can then take the price of that fancy coffee and donate it.
Definitely. Yeah, because the donations are supporting worldwide this cause that Tamara set up for all of these people to be supported, and also information that is just being handed to them that they get to explore for themselves as well, right? They didn't have to pay for that. They are being supported with information that it resonates with their own heart and what's going on with them, and the families that are involved in all of it as well. They're being supported in this, buddies for everybody. And this is just amazing. And there's gifts, like we just raffled off some stuff, and there's even more behind the scenes gifts that are exchanging out to the donations. And yeah, why not? You can even write off for taxes if you want to. Give us a good chunk, and we will love you forever. And so will the government. So
there you go. I love the love. Lots of love.
Exactly. Yeah, it's been really a lot of fun. I know that the sun's going down here. We didn't have quite the sunset that I was hoping for because it is pretty dynamic here. We didn't have the people coming out today because they all stayed home and stayed warm. But that's okay.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of support. I can tell that from the viewers watching tonight. And I just want to personally say thank you to everybody that found it in their heart to be able to donate to Chemo Buddies. I missed my mark. I need some people to step up and help me out here because I way missed my mark. But that's okay. You can help us, though.
That's right.
Right now.
Right.
It's never too late. Never too late.
Never too late.
Right. That's right.
Exactly.
And I want to personally say thank you to all of you that have reached inside of your pocketbook, that pulled out your wallets, and that have made the phone call and have gone to the website and to the Facebook page and have donated. And those that haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Today is Giving Tuesday. This is the day of giving. And if you are feeling it in your heart and inspired to make a difference for those people that can really use your caring, your giving. This is a giving day. And this is a community of people. These are people that truly need that gift. There's no doubt that the majority of them that hear those words, no matter what the support group is, no matter how strong it is, it still catches them off guard. It can take the wind out of their lungs and it can actually shake them up for a bit of time. And no matter what that support group looks like, they may not be able to completely communicate. And that in itself creates stress. And if we can relieve the stress and we can create buddies that can understand each other and resonate with each other, help each other to get through this, man, the possibilities and what we are doing and building is truly world changing, one buddy at a time. And
Yeah.
and that is pretty incredible. So $1, $5, $5 million. Let's get
Well,
it up. Christopher.
well, to build off of that, it is the season of giving coming up, and you do have a merchandise store, so why not just buy something from there that also counts as a donation and also giving to someone else? So 2 birds with 1 stone right there.
There you go.
Love it. I love it. So go to CB4L and go to the store and then go into the Shopify store and look at all the images. Find something that, because not everything is a cancer image. So find an image that resonates with you. If you like coffee, no, there's not one as big as that, but we the mugs.
We wish, but
Money, Emma.
some days we could use that big cup.
You know what I love? I love that the connection you're building through everyone, because I don't know anybody who hasn't been affected by cancer in one way or another, whether it's loved ones or themselves or somebody that they've seen go through the process. And this really is such an amazing wide community. So even in your donating, you're becoming part of the family. And we welcome you in even more. Come participate even more. Be part of it. Be a buddy. Let us support you in that love as well, and exchange what you can exchange this way for everybody. Because this is a great family, a great dynamic, and it's going to keep growing. And the strength and the momentum that it's building is because it is an aligned passion, love. It's a support system.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is support system. You're correct about that, very much so. It's about us helping each other. We got
even the birds are loving it.
Oh
yeah, the wildlife is waking up over here.
Something's going on because
Yeah,
there's animals running around at my feet now.
They are loving it. They are
Tell you
loving
what,
it.
the energy's good. We were talking love. We were talking support.
And the mosquitoes
we were
over
talking
here.
family.
Ooh.
The other thing I wanted to
Mosquitoes,
mention
share
too, hey, everybody, you can share this video out. That helps get the message out as well too. So let's make sure that you share that out. If you're members of groups or whatever, put this out to the groups that you belong to. Put it on your page. Help us get this message out because it's important. And when you help somebody, it helps you. Bottom line, what you give is what you get. It's, people call it karma, whatever. But the feeling that you get from helping somebody else, and the thing is that sometimes we don't even know who we help. When we do something positive and good, we have no idea how far-reaching that is. But the power of love is the best thing in the universe, and that's what we are. We are all love. We just need to give it.
Yeah. There's our toll-free number again. Yeah.
Yep. Toll-free number.
And okay, I can't. Okay, go ahead, Christopher. I was going to say.
Yeah, go ahead. That number right here, I'm trying to point. There
Yeah, right there. Right, yeah, right there. There you go. Yeah, well, we were talking Back to the Future and then the power of love. Okay, the movie person. I got it done. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we just need Huey Lewis here playing, the power of love.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I love. And we've got so much more that's coming. We still have a few hours still to share of just passion and magic and everybody that's playing in their lives. And Tamara, how long have you been up?
How many hours are we now? I don't know.
A little while, Tamara.
Since
Started watching
yesterday,
it
for
yesterday.
sure.
I think you're gonna need to fill
couldn't
up
stay
that
up
big
the whole
cup of
time.
yours.
Remarkable.
Yeah. Since yesterday morning. It went live at noon yesterday. So we're 27 hours in. Yeah.
Woo, Tamara!
You way have me beat. And I thought I got up early when I got up at 2:30 this morning.
Yeah, last year was 24 hours, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you've already surpassed it. You made it, and we're going for 36 this one.
Yeah, and I've already been challenged by the same one who challenged me for the 36 to be 48
There you go.
next year. So
Facing your fears, are you?
No, I'm a woman with a mission.
Yes,
You are. You got a great
exactly.
mission, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. You know, it's getting dark here. I'm going to go ahead and have to wrap up here.
Okay.
You know, just so I don't get in trouble, at least for a moment anyways, because they said I had to be out of here at 6 o'clock or something. But you know what? There's nobody here. I really highly doubt that they're going to be checking on me. No.
Yep, get the cup.
The park people probably went home. You know.
Well, Stephen, thanks for letting us enjoy the scenery and the sunset, because it showed a lot anyway, even though it might have been cloudy. Yeah, it looked
Starting to
beautiful.
get the sunrise back here.
I know. That's what I'm seeing right now. You got the sunset and you got the sunrise going on. It's beautiful.
It's perfect.
That is perfect. I just love
It's
that.
the cycle. It's that full circle cycle.
That's right.
We got it right here. How about that? Now that is a first, right? That is a first.
Full circle.
Okay, you got sunset and sunrise on the same broadcast. Oh, I tell you what, that's serious business.
Yes,
I love it.
Yeah, we
that
are.
is fly with nature.
We're
I
doing
promise.
it. Thank you for coming on, Christopher. And you know what, Christopher, I loved your segment last night. That was
really
I was
cool.
just kind of curious. I'm still trying to play catch up, but
yeah, no, it
Very
was
cool.
great. It was great. So, okay, guys, I'm going to close this one down because I got to start another one up in a minute.
Right.
All right.
They're waiting.
Thank you,
Awesome.
everybody.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Take
Bye
care.
from Sarasota.
Bye. Be safe, Christopher.
See you from Cambodia.
Okay.
Take care. All right.